Louder!
And it's time for the Gore N More podcast.
Gonna have a good time.
Gonna have a good time!
Yeah, we're gonna have a good time.
We're going on now.
A ball break, walking hand in hand in the moonlight. We'll be the sweet soul there. I swear we'll never part.
We're going on now.
A ball break, running in the sand, feeling alright.
What's up, Gorehounds, and welcome to another fabulous episode and bloody episode of the Gore N More podcast. I am your not so mean, fluff master supreme, Big Johnny D, bringing this shit show in. However, I don't bring this shit show in alone. For with me, as always, thank you, Scoops, is my horror homies. Started off with that Chad Daddy, that dark lord of knowledge, Mr. Chad Chrisman.
What's up, bitches?
We have the Duke of the Dead, the host with the ghost, Lord Scubacabra, the Dean of the Deceased, Mr. Steve Vasquez. Hola, mi amigos. And that killing machine, that meat mountain. We're going to steal that from Arby's. Fuck you. Mr. Bobby Amone.
Fuck Arby's, I'm the meat mountain. Good evening, assholes.
That was a long lag there, Bobby.
I mean,
It was.
It's like
You're all lagging.
no, you are, buddy.
No, that was like 2 seconds.
Am I in the green over there?
You're good now. I thought you were doing it for dramatic effect.
That's what I thought too.
No.
We're going to go with that. Today is July 24th, 2023. We're getting to the end of the month here, folks. Jesus, Christmas. And, well, we have, we have a fucking fun episode today. Or at least
Yes,
I
we
think
do.
so. Yeah, we are talking Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse from 2015. It's horror comedy under all titles of that. For sure. Before we talk about this, we're going to do what we always do, and that is talk about what we did this weekend. But this week is Chad Daddy's turn. We're going to do it a little different.
Chad Daddy.
So Chad,
Chad Daddy has a shitty sitting voice. So,
hold on. Let me load you up. Let me get this going here. And welcome to the Gore N More podcast, everybody.
yeah,
This is your fluff master supreme, Big Johnny D. And introducing Chad Daddy.
yeah.
Introducing the Chad Daddy. Chad Daddy, take it away.
Ladies and gentlemen, pimps and bitches, it is time for that sweet, sweet slice of life.
Oh, baby.
Mm.
Absolutely.
Oh, I'm gonna have way too much
That
fucking
was
fun with that
fucking
shit, dude.
sexy. That was sexy.
Thank you, Chad Daddy.
My pleasure.
Hey, what's up, Gene? How you doing, buddy?
Gene.
How's it going, buddy?
What's up, Gene?
So, Chad, I'm gonna throw it right back at you, man. How was your weekend, homie?
Wasn't bad, I didn't do a goddamn thing. Just sat around the house, tried to stay out of the heat as best as I could because it was pretty goddamn scorching here. Not like, Texas heat,
No.
but it was pretty hot here. The heat index was in the upper 90s. Had the kids out there running around and slipping on a slip and slide, swinging the neighbor's pool.
You know what? That is just something I feel like as an adult I cannot enjoy anymore.
Oh God,
Just
no.
like-
I try that, I'm breaking an ankle or something.
Yeah.
The only way this works, and my buddy and I have done it, is you can't do a slip and slide. You go to Home Depot or Lowe's, you get a roll of
Smart.
poly.
Mm-hmm.
Get a 100-footer by like 10 foot, and you find a nice hill.
Mhm.
And preferably, if you can get a little bankment at the bottom, and you just make a puddle in that, then what you do is you just run a fucking little pump, a submersible pump, and then you just chain that shit to the bottom.
Mhm.
Gets nice and warm. Throw some fucking car soap on that bitch. Now we talking. That's an adult.
Redneck slip and slide.
Hell
Yep.
yeah.
Bro, no. You want to redneck that shit, then you just make it flatline on the ground and you get a fucking lawnmower. You just do donuts with that. That's redneck. You haven't done that?
No.
Jet
Never
skiing
even
on
heard of
land?
No, but I want to.
Yeah, you do.
Yes, yeah.
Anyway,
Welcome
sorry,
to the
Jay.
summer show of the Gore N More.
Yeah, so like I said, I haven't done a goddamn thing. I actually started playing the old Assassin's Creed Ezio trilogy again on the
Really?
PS5.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's so hilarious because I'm sitting there playing it and it's like not upgraded or anything. It's not. It's just the same old PS3 graphics. I'm like, wow, I really got spoiled on the PS5 because this looks like shit.
Yeah, man, our brain like retroactively like upgrades graphics for older games, so it doesn't really make sense. And you're like, wait, what the fuck? This looks like garbage.
Definitely.
Dude, remember when Final Fantasy VII came out? When Final Fantasy VII came out, when you thought about how state-of-the-art that was, and you look at it now, and it's like, they're like made out of blocks and shit.
Well, even,
bro, you kidding me?
like,
Gold, man, I was a kid freaking the fuck out. Like, this looks so real. I'm shooting dudes in the face.
Yeah.
Sliding at flies and shit. Like,
well, even like Knights of the Old Republic, that was like awesome looking. You play it now, and it's like, oh, what the fuck?
You know what works though is still like 8-bit graphics and like 16-bit because that's just like a certain era. But it's like when you start 3D graphics, that's what it's like.
Yeah, because
it was something new. It was new.
Yeah, look at Shredder's Revenge. It looks almost exactly the same style as the old TMNT arcade games, and it works.
But it plays obviously like so much smoother and cleaner.
Yeah,
but yeah, absolutely.
Other than that, San Diego Comic-Con was this weekend. I was looking to see all the cool stuff coming out, and thankfully, I kind of like the fact that with the strike going on, there was a lot. Somebody got
I'm gonna put that one up. Yeah.
But yeah, there was a lot more focus on like comics for a change, which is the way it should be because it's San Diego Comic-Con as opposed to San Diego fucking Hollywood Con, which I'm so pissed off that Hollywood kind of hijacked it. So with the strike going on, it was more focus on toys, games, comics, all the good stuff.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean, I'll bring up things.
I saw a lot of toys and shit coming out for sure, and like collectibles that way.
Yeah, and we'll talk about that in nerd news. I mean, there's really not a whole lot that was released this weekend. I saw, not that interests me anyway. So that's all I fucking did. Scuba Steve, how about you, buddy?
Well, my weekend was pretty much just adjusting to Mel's new work schedule. So the company she works for, they own a whole bunch of different businesses downtown, so they're able to work at like different locations. So they asked her if she wanted to pick up hours at the bakery. Cool, go for it. Only thing is she goes into work at 4:00 in the morning now on Fridays and Saturdays, or Saturdays and Sundays, I should say. So adjusting to that was kind of because she was the one that would wake up for the 4:00 feedings and the 6:00 feedings for Charlie. So I work, of course, until 2 in the morning, and then I get out. And now instead of sleeping peacefully, I have to do dad duty, which is fine, not complaining. So it was just adjusting to that. And then that was really much Friday, Saturday. And then on Sunday, we lost her, basically her best friend, her dog, Foxy, passed away. So we dealt with that yesterday. We were thinking of, like just doing like a mass cremation, because they do like a mass cremation there where you just take the animal in and then they just cremate the animal, and you don't get nothing back. But I was like, no, like she was family, like she deserves better. So what we did is we took her home. I took her to my grandma's and I buried her there at my grandmother's house, gave her a nice little spot there. I grew up there, and I figure that it's a place that we can still go and visit her, whenever she's missing her. So
yeah,
that was pretty much it. And then I went back to work today, and my dumbass thought I was working my regular schedule, which is from 8 to 4:30. And I get to the meeting and it's not set up. There's nobody there. And I asked my supervisor, I'm like, am I supposed to be here? And she's like, it's not till 9. So I did that Homer Simpson slow back away, and I got the hell out of there for an hour. And then they let us come home early, which was great. But that was pretty much it. That's all I did. What about you, Bobby?
Real quick, sorry for yours and Mel's loss. Losing a family member pet. Yeah, it's never easy.
Yeah, we're sorry.
Sorry for your loss, Mel.
Sorry for your loss, Mel.
My weekend was had a lot going on. Actually, my girlfriend and I were with my family on Saturday. We went to the horse races, Monmouth Park. Didn't win a lot of money, but didn't lose any. So that was a win-win situation. Yeah, and drank a shit ton of beer, which I have not done in a while, and there's a reason why I haven't. It's not because I got drunk. It's because the beer just
feel like fucking you ate some loaves of bread there, buddy.
It's all that carbon.
Yeah. That's why you gotta just go for the rum.
I was, but It
Or
was
zero
so a nice ice cold beer. I'm like,
That's fair.
nah, you can't turn that down. Just can't turn it down. But then we came home. I had a couple of my friends over for a little movie night, and then yesterday we were at her brother's girlfriend's house for his birthday, and they love to watch the show. So, Kat and Christopher, if you're watching this, again, happy birthday! And
Happy
we had
birthday.
a nice little
Yeah,
we had a
happy
nice little we had a nice little party for him yesterday, and it was good. They had a shit ton of food. It was a fun time. It was warm, but it was still a good fucking time. So, and that was it. Chilled out, hung out, ate food, came home, and then I watched this movie. Before getting on, I finished it. So, and I'm so happy to talk about it. So I'm going to keep it like that and go up to Johnny up here.
So, like,
Johnny.
to you, it is the freshest. It is like possibly the best scenario for this show. That's awesome.
You know, it's just like fresh gooch smell. You know it's there.
Wait. Fresh gooch, like right out the shower? That's fine.
Or like,
No.
Or are we talking like fresh, like stank gooch? Because like
That's what I'm wondering.
fresh.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Oh, that's
You know
a whole
something?
different one. That's a one.
you know
eighty,
something?
bro. That's
Yeah.
I'm gonna
big
leave it
180.
to yours imagination. Whatever you want to make you feel comfortable.
well, you said fresh, so I'm thinking that fresh has got to be clean. I'm gonna go
Yeah.
with the shower. All right.
Again,
What
whatever.
the fuck did I do? Let's see. So Saturday we went to a friend's kid's birthday party. It was a indoor swim party, which is cool as shit because there's this little village that's kind of out in the middle of nowhere, but dude, they have an Olympic sized pool. The deep end was 13 feet. So I was like, fuck yeah, man. Mine is 9, right? So I was like, that's not much difference, right? Only 5 feet. Bro, when you're swimming up from the bottom and you hit your max and you're like, yeah, I should be out of the water now. I got 5 more feet. There's definitely like a weird like feeling of like, oh God, swim a little faster. Like, but no, it was an awesome fucking pool. And all right, so you guys know me. I'm a fucking almost 40-year-old giant child. That's fine. I will fully admit to that. I'm in the shower getting ready, and I was like, do you think I can bring my swim trunks? And Jen's like, why? She's like, it's a kids' party. I'm like, yeah, I know. Usually indoor swim parties, the adults don't swim. Now, this was at the ones that I've always went to when I was a kid, which is at the Y, but it was a smaller pool party, right? Or the smaller pool. They didn't do the Olympic size. Well, I get there. Luckily, I wore fucking basketball shorts. But I get there, and my buddy Grant, it's his daughter's party, he's like, all right, man, I'll be right back. I'm going to go change. I'm like, oh, wait, you're getting in a fucking bathing suit? He's like, yeah, you didn't bring yours? I'm like, fuck. And he's like, yeah, dude, Major, our buddy, he called too, and he's like, can I bring my trunks? And I was like, what the fuck, dude? And Jen just started laughing. She's like, you guys are all the same. And I'm like, yo, how can you, like, listen, there's a giant fucking pool. Why not use it if it's going to be, you know what I mean? Like, not just for the kids. And this was a discussion. I was like, yeah, man, but like our parents never swam and shit when we had them when we were kids. And like my buddy said, he's like, yeah, man, but our parents and shit were fucking lame as fuck. So it's like, I was like, yeah, that's fair. They're just all up in there in their fucking tight blue jeans, just fucking dealing with the humidity. Like, fuck that. You go in the water. And then Sunday was the wife's and I anniversary. So we celebrated.
Happy anniversary.
Thank you. Did a pretty fucking low key, like we wanted to, because we're saving money for fucking Monster Mania for next weekend. So we're like, yeah, we'd rather just treat ourselves there, which is still like instinctively kind of killed me because I was like, I still feel like I need to go out and get or something. But she's like, if you do that, I will literally be mad. I'm like, I know, but there's something that still tells me like I feel like I need to, but I still did it. It's like, nope. All right. So yeah, that's why my ass is just going to be working a fuck ton this week and pumping out some extra OT. And yeah, man, we're going to have a good fucking time around Bobby's neck of the woods, or at least close to it. I mean, you know what? You're fucking every month, so it is your neck of the woods at this fucking point.
Damn right it is.
Yeah. And then, so yeah, we just fucking hung out in the pool all fucking day. And then some people stopped over, dropped off some gifts, and then we got a gift card. So we were like, you know what? We weren't planning on going out to eat because we had food at the house, but fuck it. So we went out to Texas Roadhouse and fucking got my yeehaw on. And, yeah.
Oh yeah, buddy.
Ate way too fucking much. Felt disgusting. But, yeah, then came home, watched this fucking movie for the first time, and I am ready to talk about it right now.
Hell yeah.
And you know what? I feel like that was the fastest slice of life that we have done in a fucking minute.
Yeah, it was actually.
What's that?
Yeah, it was actually. We're usually a good 20, 25 minutes.
Solid. So
Yeah.
you know what? Not to pat ourselves on the back, but I'm gonna fucking do it anyways. All right, so we are talking 2015's Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse. This is a Scuba Steve pick, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Scoobs,
Yes, it
take
is.
it away, homie.
All right, nerdy high school model student Ben Gowdy and his class buddies, naughty Carter Grant and his sissy chubby Augie Foster, are the overdue scouts in Leader Rogers' small town troop, which hasn't managed to recruit anyone for years. Finally invited to a cool kids party via kin, Ben and Carter sneak off but are caught by Augie, who gets bitter learning they plan to leave the scouts. All has to be suspended as they are confronted with a deer and people affected by a rabies-like plague which creates zombies. The boys team up with fearless strip bar waitress Denise Russo, who in the process builds up dating virgin Ben's confidence. While the zombie epidemic gets so bad, the army is called to bomb the town off the map.
Yeah.
Directed by Christopher Landon, Paranormal Activity: The Marked Ones, Happy Death Day. Written by Carrie Evans, College Road Trip, Summer Villa. Emi Machizuki, College Road Trip, Summer Villa. Christopher Landon, Freaky, We Have a Ghost. Produced by Todd Garner, Haunt, Mortal Kombat. Andy Fickman, Anaconda, and You Again, Bobby.
Starring Ty Sheridan. Am I saying Sheridan?
Sheridan.
Sure.
Close.
Sheridan.
Sheridan. X-Men Apocalypse, Ready Player One as Ben Gowdy. Logan Miller, The Ultimate Spider-Man, Escape Room, Tournament of Champions as Carter Grant. Joey Morgan, Compadres, Critters, A New Binge as Augie Foster. Sarah
Wait, 1
Dumont.
second. Ultimate Spider-Man. What? The cartoon?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm
Yeah,
like,
he was
I was-
known, so he was one of the main characters.
oh, yeah. I mean, no, I like that show. I'm just like, for some reason, it was brain farting the name wise. Sorry. Sorry, Bob.
It just hit me that the main guy was also in Ready Player One, and I knew this going into it because I did the show notes before I did watch this. So
I
it's
have not seen that.
I haven't seen that either.
It's good.
It's good.
It's real good.
It's a good movie.
I heard it's a Memberberry movie, so I wasn't sure if, like, any good or not.
Yeah, I really like
All
it.
right. Sorry, Bob. Didn't mean to pause there.
No, Sarah Dumont, Drive All Night, The Accursed as Denise Russo. David Kocherner, Krampus, The Office
Hey.
as Scout Leader Rogers.
That's Todd
Helston,
Whammy.
Helston Sage, Goosebumps, The Quarry as Kendall Grant. Cloris Leachman. The fuck kind of a name is Cloris?
Cloris Leachman, man. She's
You don't
a
know
legend.
Cloris Leach? Yeah.
I never knew her name.
She's the
never knew her
grandma
name.
from fucking.
I wish I could do a horse noise for that.
What's that?
I wish I could do a horse noise for that.
Yeah, dude. It's Vabruha. Vabruha.
Oh my God. I forgot that's her. Oh, wow. It has been a minute.
I love
one
Young
of the funniest
Frankenstein,
movies.
dude. It's
It's been a long day. Young Frankenstein, The Facts of Life as Miss Fielder.
Never made a woman sing like that. Anyways,
Anyway, Nikki Koss, Girl on the Edge. My Stepdaughter as Chloe. Hiram A. Murray, Jailbait, The Last Son as Corporal Reeves. Lucas Gage, Max Reload and the Nether Blasters. Moonshot as Travis. And Patrick Schwarzenegger, Grown Ups 2. Daniel Isn't Real as Jeff. Body count, we got nothing.
Yeah, because there was a lot. There was a lot. Mostly
Right,
zombies,
like-
but there was.
let's say, how do you do?
I stopped counting. It was like 17, I think. Let me look.
Yeah, but even technically, they're already dead. So it's
Yeah.
Let me see if I can get an official count. But
An
y'all can
official-
continue.
According to IMDb, it's over 100.
Oh shit!
Ah, damn. Well, you know what? There you go.
Yeah, fuck
Over
it.
100.
Yeah,
Good enough
because
for
that
me, it's
bomb
got a
blows up.
number in it.
That bomb blew up how many zombies alone?
Bro, right? That was a solid number. All right. Sweet. Chad editing?
Music by Matthew Margison, Skyline, Kingsman, The Secret Service, cinematography by Brandon Trost, The Lords of Salem. Blech. This is the end. Yeah, I didn't like that. Edited by Jim Page, not Jimmy Page.
Well, you know what? I can't knock on the cinematography of it, but the rest of it,
It wasn't.
anyways.
Yeah.
It was trippy.
Edited by
I like
Jim,
This Is
not
the
Jimmy
End.
Page. Yeah. Hansel and Gretel
Yes.
Witch Hunters and Violent Night.
Hansel and Gretel was just a little too late for its time. That should have came out right at the same time as fucking Van Helsing, and it would have been fine.
Yeah.
But I feel like it was like 5 years too late.
Probably.
I didn't see it.
Well, this came
It
out
wasn't.
after Avengers, so Jeremy Renner was a hot property.
Oh, I know. Just people fucking raking in money.
Okay, effects and makeup by Atomic Fiction. They're SFX group. Looper and Deadpool. Distributed by Paramount Pictures. Runtime of 93 minutes. Rated R. Budget of 24 mil, but it only raked in 16.1 mil.
Wow.
It didn't have as big of a release as some of the other movies that came out that time.
No, because like I remember the trailer, but I just
Yeah.
okay. This is what I would say right now. I feel it came out. When did Zombieland come out? 2010, right? No, so before that,
9 or 10.
9, maybe 08.
No.
No,
No,
it's
it
not.
had-
Okay.
09 then.
Pretty
09.
good.
Came out 09.
Okay, that's
Okay,
that's
so it
what
was 09. So like, and then you have Walking Dead 2010-ish or so. So this is 20. You got fucking 5-6 years later, man. The zombie shit, I feel like people were being a little fatigued. Just
Yeah,
like the
'cause I'm
superhero
pretty
stuff
sure this
now.
was
See
this was
that,
even
yeah.
after this was even after World War Z, I believe. So
Correct.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, it looked funny, but it was just like, I don't know if I want to watch another zombie movie. And I'm so sad I didn't, dude.
Same.
It's like, this was fucking
No, this
awesome.
was so
I
much
thought this
fun.
was hilarious.
I thought
I
this
really
was so
enjoyed
much
it.
fucking fun.
this is horror comedy done right. When it's done right, you get movies like this or Zombieland, and when it's done wrong, you get Stan Helsing.
You know what? That's fine.
I mean,
I was
I'm
even going to
just-
bring that argument into this because I can fully agree with that. And the wife and I were having this discussion. She's like, I like this way better than Stan Helsing. I'm like, yo, that's a fair argument. Stan Helsing is like literally the most lowest brow humor you could potentially
Because
go.
it's a parody. It's meant to be low.
Correct. Right.
And,
This is actually like well thought out, and
this is Shaun of the Dead, basically. This is like an American Shaun of the Dead.
dude, the tagline alone, which I did not know, is exactly what I said when I watched this. I'm like, this is fucking super bad, dude, meets zombies. And that's
Yeah.
exactly what it is.
It really was.
Like, it's 3 dudes just doing their fucking thing, trying to go to a party, and then all fuckery is afoot.
Hey, Brody says we're all going to
You're all
hate
gonna
him
hate
today.
me.
No. Brody, like I said, dude, I am very intrigued because I'm interested to see where you go with this. Because you know what? Maybe you'll like lead some stuff. You know what? I'll even throw some things that I personally had issues on, but it's not enough to waver the movie for like its overall enjoyment.
I wrote a couple of things down that I got a kick out of. First up, John, I'm guessing you watch this on Amazon Prime too?
I think I watched this on Paramount.
On Paramount Plus?
I had it.
Was it on Paramount? I don't know.
I
I'll have to
watched
ask
it
the
on
wife had.
Prime.
It might be. Maybe it was Prime. I'll have to ask the wife. She had it set.
Because I
up,
rented
so
it on
watched
Prime.
it.
Did you watch it with the captions on?
Yes, of course.
So did you see the scene where Augie was taking a shit in the
Yeah.
and he's sitting there taking it, and in parentheses it says farting.
Yep.
Dude, I freaking died when I saw that part.
Could you imagine the person just having to type that, like, farting, audible fart sounds? First of all, man, Augie is a fantastic character, dude. I love that he's like kind of, oh, sweet. My wife's already in here. Thanks, bub. She said fine. So no, Augie was awesome just because he was the goober, but like he's so much better of just than a normal goober. You know what I mean? Because like he's efficient and stuff. But dude, that poop scene when he's just ripping the plies by themselves and
Wiped his
who
ass.
the fuck
one-
does that, dude? Is there somebody out there that does that? I need to know, man. Does any?
I don't want to know.
I don't want to
I'm not
know.
gonna pick on you. I need to just know. Is there any of you that just
He may not pick on you,
Dude,
but the rest of us will.
I
Dude,
would-
Yes.
you had to ask. You can't spare one square.
Yeah, one
That's what I was thinking the whole.
Don't have a
fucking
square to
time.
spare.
have a square to spare. Yeah.
Ah, dude, Oh my god!
Yeah, I
Okay,
saw
you know
that.
what?
I'm like, who the hell wipes?
Listen,
like
man.
that?
You know what? That's this is like a perfect scene to talk. Even though we're kind of jumping ahead, this is the perfect scene to set up for this movie because, man, if you're not into fart humor, you're just not going to be into this movie. Man.
No
Like, you know,
fart humor,
this
boo-boo,
movie is just
no,
dick,
you're not.
balls, and fart humor, dude, all the
Literally.
way.
Oh, and
Literally.
I told Mel, I said, "There's your dick. You were asking for dick." In a
Yeah,
movie.
dude.
There's your dick.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dick in hand. You get hand jobs and fucking blow jobs.
Yep.
Or mouth
you get a
jobs.
chick getting eaten out literally.
Oh,
By
yes.
Dr. Tongue,
Literally
dude?
eating out.
Oh, hey.
Okay, wait. All right. We're still jumping around so
Any way
much.
to get
So,
it.
like, first and foremost, we need to start right from the beginning. This
Okay.
movie was fantastic just for me specifically because you have Blake Anderson fucking starting this goddamn movie, too.
I
And if
have
you're
no
a
idea who
workaholic,
that is.
okay, so
Workaholics.
you've never watched Workaholics, bro. You will love this, man, if you watch Workaholics.
Have you seen
It's
Game
I
Over?
love.
fantastic.
You seen what?
Game Over on Netflix.
No.
It's the guys
Heard
from
of it.
Workaholics. You got to
Oh.
watch it, John. If you love Workaholics, watch Game Over.
But yeah,
Fair
that
enough.
janitor dude. I fucking love that janitor dude. Fucking
Dude.
twerking.
He is amazing in Workaholics.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what's crazy? That dude is ripped as fuck,
Yeah.
too. You would never know, but he totally is. But yeah, so that whole scene right from the beginning, I'm not gonna lie, I was singing along with him. I don't know how nobody wasn't. You know what I mean?
I didn't know the song, so I
I was
did.
enjoying
I'm not
just
gonna even
watching
deny
him.
that I did
I
it.
was laughing.
But then, like, I feel like it's just such a perfect setup for a zombie movie, too. You know, man? Like, just him fucking around, being, like, obviously looking at shit he's not supposed to be fucking looking at, of course, always. And, yeah, man, then just, I did not expect the whole, like, the Thing style
The
of him,
chest
like,
cave-in?
caving into the chest.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like,
Oh, it was
I-
so
I
shocked
kinda
me.
was.
That jumped me a little.
I kind of
I-
was. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
From
It just seemed
that,
like the perfect start to the movie.
And you know what, man? This movie does its nods and references, I feel like, awesome.
yes.
Like, so well.
The only thing
obviously
I
come right on the head, but whatever. Like,
the only thing I was disappointed at is that he died, but we never saw his zombie working.
No, we did not
Anywhere
see the
else.
zombie twerking.
okay,
But-
so that's one thing I want
It
to
would have been
discuss
funny
that I
to see
didn't.
his zombie dancing.
These zombies were weird as per, like, there was no real rules to these zombies. I feel.
None.
And I feel because, like,
No.
they just took every aspect of any zombie and they were like, all right, let's fucking roll with it. I'm like,
Yep.
wait a minute. So are they brain dead zombies? Are they smart zombies? Because first of all, that stripper and bouncer, that was a total fucking setup.
Yeah.
And then the bouncer was just literally chasing them down like any fucking crazy dude. So it's like, and the stripper's still dancing. You know what I mean? Like,
she's still doing her thing, and
And then-
you know, later on you have that drunk guy who's now a zombie. Spoiler.
yeah, we
alert.
get the Britney Spears.
Yeah, he's
That
literally
was great.
singing.
I
Britney
fucking
Spears.
love that shit.
fucking right, dude. You know you were singing
was
that
so
shit.
I
too.
was. I fucking loved it. And that's what I love so much about this movie and why I picked it is because it's a fun fucking movie. And we watch fun movies all the time, but this is just one of those ones that's so fucking ridiculous and so just outright dumb, but it works well with the way they put it together. Because there's some that we watch that's like, well, if it would have had this, or if it would have had that, or if they would have taken this away, or taken. Me personally, I can't see any of that in this film where I'm like, well, if they took this out, I think the movie would have been a little bit better.
Agreed. Yeah.
I
So-
enjoyed this so much to the point I'm actually going to fucking buy a physical copy of this movie.
Yeah, so am I. I
There
have
you
to.
go.
This is worth watching over and over because I really think Steph would have liked it. She wasn't home today. She went.
Oh,
there was
so
some
you-
kind of-
okay.
So I watched it all
So-
by myself.
So you watched it by yourself. Bob, you watched it by yourself. Scoobs,
Yes.
did you watch it by yourself? Well, you watched it with your kid. Scoobs lost sound. Okay. Yeah, you had a little lag going on with your audio versus your video. It was weird.
Yeah.
Like, your audio was fine, but your video was like almost speeding up and shit.
I thought that was just
Um,
on my.
No. I was letting him go
Yeah.
with it because the audio was fine, so I didn't want to fuck that up. No, man, this movie was so solid because so references. You are sounding good, sir.
That was good.
So the references alone, man, like I feel like we got some sweet fucking Romero references, obviously, because like
Yes.
the zombies are more character style zombies, which is a
Well,
super
dude,
Romero
one of them was literally
style thing.
Dr. Tongue from
Oh.
Day of the Dead.
Fuck
Yes,
yeah, dude, and
yes.
he ate a chick out. What the fuck, bro?
Ooh, you're not kind of
He looked like he knew what he was doing. That's for sure.
You know what though? You know what the worst part is? Like the way they led into that scene. As soon as you see that, like, as soon as you see the lead up of like his shadow, and you're like, no. Yep. I don't even want to see where this. I know where this is going.
It went exactly where I hoped it.
Yep. I hoped it. I was hoping it maybe would like fool me because I was like, no.
And then
there was like, no, we're going there.
And then the payoff later when she comes back as a zombie and there's just blood running down her legs.
He's like,
dude,
dude, get a fucking
tampon.
Super bad. Super Blood Brothers.
Oh God.
No, this movie was. I'm very interested to see Brody's take because maybe this was just a little too lowbrow for Brody.
But it was definitely a lot of American humor. Like,
Oh,
dude,
God,
we just sat
yes.
here and talked like 5 minutes about the fucking toilet scene.
Yeah.
Okay, but still, and I still wasn't even done talking about that because I was still think it was even funnier after the fact of when he's apologizing for it. He's like, "I'm sorry,
To
it's
the
just
zombie.
lingering."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Fucking
Apologizing to
God."
the zombie because he sniffs and he's like, "Yeah, sorry about that."
Oh,
No,
we've all been there. You're just like, "Oh God, it won't dissipate. It won't go away."
Dude, but
No,
I felt so bad for the Scoutmaster zombie because I just felt like he wasn't trying to be a dick afterwards. You know what I mean? Like, of course he was trying to eat them, but I just felt so bad for him because, like, what if he was like trying to like set, like, what if him getting caught on fire made him remember some shit? So now he wasn't like actually trying to like kill them, but then they fucking blow him up. Oh, it was so
Okay,
fucking
so
good.
I've been watching a lot of like Office reruns lately.
Oh my God.
So I did not mind seeing him get some kind of comeuppance, even though it's not the same character. Because I
Well,
fucking hate
that
Todd.
dude does play an amazing D-bag.
Yeah,
does.
Like,
Yes, he does.
100%.
Yeah, because he usually plays that kind of character.
Right.
Like he was,
And
he was a
I
bitch-
liked him
he-
in this role because
Yeah,
when
same.
he died, I actually went, "Aw," because I
Yeah,
wanted him
yeah.
to fucking die right away because he's, like he killed the deer. So I was like, "Oh fuck yeah, dude, maybe
He's
he'll
like-
make it." No,
keeps-
like,
keeps coming back though.
oh,
But the
I know
best
that
was-
was fucking.
Well, yeah,
and
when
after
Augie
credits,
ti-
did you see
after
that
the
at end of
credits?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the
But
end.
when Augie ties him up though and says, "I put it in a double helix," it's very hard to get through.
Yeah, dude, I love all the fucking rope references and shit like this, all the knot references in this. Like, were you guys ever scouts at all?
no.
No,
I was for a very brief stint. So this, like, I wish I did it longer. I jumped into it later, and then all like my buds and shit were like hopping out the next year, and I was like, oh. So I like rushed through fucking everything to get it on. I was like, that kind of sucked. But yeah, man, like, I don't know. That whole like scene with him just going to the woods and then them setting up as the scouts. Like, I love that aspect of this movie.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't make you question why they're capable. You know what I mean? You're
Right,
like, oh,
yeah.
okay. It sets it right up from the get-go. They're not like, you know what I mean? Shaun of the Dead, that's a whole different kind of a thing because he's supposed to be a slacker that can like all of a sudden now kind of figure it out and do some shit. Where these guys weren't really slackers, but like they were the loners, but now they got put into their situation to shine.
They were actually
So-
able to show off the skills that they learned
Right.
their whole entire life of being
that
a Boy
whole
Scout.
lock and load scene was pretty fucking awesome.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Yes and no.
Oh, I fucking
Yes
love
and no. Because you know what bothered me? I wanted to see more detailing and close-ups of the shit they were building. That's just me for a cosplay person.
Well,
I was also trying to figure out how his crossbow was working. Because I could figure out the rest of the guy's shit. That was easy. But how was
Yeah,
it?
Augie's
Like,
made a
what-
badass potato gun.
I was gonna say, yeah, you
Yeah.
can actually.
For sure.
Augie's is the easiest to probably make along with the wheat.
Yeah.
But the
Yeah.
crossbow, I'm trying to figure out how he made it out of the caulk gun. Because I'm like, what is he using as like a spring or like, you know what I mean? Like a
Well, he attached
there's
something to the side. I didn't quite.
yeah, but like, so like, did he just build it like just a normal crossbow that he was shooting knives out or like nails out of?
I think.
Like maybe it was just that simple, and I'm like overthinking it because I'm like, all these other dudes have some crazy built shit, and then like that. But like the way he was shooting them, dude, it seemed like he would have had like almost like a little CO2 canister or something. in him.
Yeah,
You know what I
because
mean?
he wasn't
like,
having to reload.
I was surprised.
dude. He
I
was just like, "Pah!" Like,
I was
yeah.
surprised that nobody made like a flamethrower or something.
I mean, they
Well,
probably
I
didn't
mean-
want to do that because we already had
Yeah, we already
the,
had the flame zombie.
the fucking
the aerosol can.
Yeah.
aerosol can, which is honestly like that's the best flamethrower to ever see.
Yeah.
Especially
Actually,
if
yeah. I was gonna say Heather just brought it up too. Like it looked like he maybe had about 6 of those balls, but he never had to reload either. Sal.
Well, that's because he was getting triple headshots, dude, each fucking
Fuck
time,
yeah.
man.
Dude,
So
that
like
shot was
That's
so
true,
cool.
yeah.
That was so bad.
That's true.
that was like, yo, man, everybody really loved that shot in Texas Chainsaw 2003. But what if we did it thrice? All right, let's do it. Yeah, that shit was that whole scene was fucking badass, man.
And it
Not-
played over a great song too.
What was
I
it?
feel like I heard-
There was a lot of good songs in this movie, dude.
No, the best song though is the Dolly Parton.
Dolly Parton.
Oh
anytime,
my
He's getting
god.
chased around.
anytime I hear that
Oh.
song, I get hype as fuck because of Deadpool. Was Deadpool 2?
Oh god, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
God
anytime
damn
I
it.
hear that, I'm like, yeah. And then I forgot it was in this flick, and I was like, oh yeah, oh
Right.
yeah.
Dude, when it
Best part
changed
of
over,
that
I'm
whole
like,
scene.
that's the best transition of music I've ever heard in my life.
The best part of the whole scene is him motorboating the fucking statue of Dolly. I laughed the hard. What was the hardest thing you guys laughed out of the house when you saw it when you were first doing the pan? Did you know, like, besides the cardboard cutout? Because obviously that was almost like a
I think
jump.
it was her wig in the case.
Yes, 100%, dude. Because I was
Oh
geeking
yeah.
the
Oh god.
fuck out at that, and I was like, "Show it again, show it." Because Jen was like, "What's so funny?" I was like, "There's a fucking wig in like a shadow box or something." Like, what the fuck?
I
Oh,
loved it. I loved it.
fucking. This movie was. I'm sad Brody isn't gonna like it, but
It
I'm
was
also,
just
like I said,
fun.
I'm very interested to hear his take on it. It may be like you said, maybe it's more Americanized
humor.
bullshit.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's
I
fine.
gotta. To me,
Yeah.
the funniest scene. The one scene I had to rewind twice was fucking when they found zombified Officer Hottie.
Oh, with the
Oh my god.
with the going back.
Oh,
Squeeze them, guys! I touched them.
I don't think they're real.
his
They were not.
his face was the most pure face of joy, even in a moment of shit.
Bro,
He was just like,
Because honestly,
Oh
and he looked like Walmart Tom Holland to me, dude. Like he's like
A
Tom
little bit,
Holland in
yeah.
a backwards hat, and I'm like, what is
Oh,
going on here? I love it.
I saw that. I laughed so hard. I rewound it and watched it again.
That was and that's why I'm saying like this is just like a little bit below Zombieland as far as like the raunch scale for
Yeah.
sure, or maybe above it, I guess, depending on how you want to look at that. It is more raunchy. So, and leading to that, man, we get the whole fucking like zombies on trampolines, which is fucking hilarious. My wife was
that was-
dying at that, dude. Just that fucking zombie bouncing in the background. But the dick scene, bro, we gotta talk about this because I did not
I
was
knew it was
see this
coming.
coming out
No.
of anywhere, dude. That was full left field. And holy shit, bro. Oh, I felt that, man. That hurt. That hurt.
Oh,
The tear.
That thing stretched.
Well, it was a man
Oh,
thing, so it's already got the stretch in it just from gravity. But-
kind of made me
Oh.
wonder. I looked down. I was like, nah.
What if you can stretch it out that far? It's not a caramello, bro. You don't want to do
No,
that.
you don't want to do it.
If I tie a brick and let it go, will that stretch it?
Ah.
You know something? If I close the door really hard with a piece of dental floss, it's
Wait
gonna
a minute.
make it
What
stretch.
movie was that in? What movie did they all tie their dicks to bricks?
I have no idea.
I have no idea.
Oh, I
either.
have no idea.
What the fuck was it, dude? Was it old school? Man, like I remember, like somebody's hits the manhole, and then they
Oh yeah,
fucking
yeah.
suck
It's
out
old
the
school.
man.
It's old school.
He's
When,
like,
they're doing,
ah,
when they're doing the initiation,
yes.
they do
Oh,
it.
yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my
yeah.
god.
Box.
Oh man, that's a fucking see this movie is pure 2000s humor, dude, and I'm fucking loving it, dude. But yeah, man, that dick fucking ripped, homie.
And when it
And then it
when
got thrown in a mouth. Then
wait,
it got-
wait,
Yes,
when it ripped, did you see how he fell?
Mm-mm.
wait,
No.
It was
Ooh,
identical when the cock ripped and he fell from the window. It was identical to Hans Gruber falling from Nakatomi Plaza.
Oh shit.
oh yes,
Every bit
with
of it.
cock,
the way- the
with
look
cock
was-
in hand, with cock in hand,
the
slow
best-
motion.
The
dude.
best part of that was the payoff. Like, when he gets to the other side and he's all excited.
got it!
I got it! I just holding up the cock.
Dude, if you guys have you guys ever seen the movie Your Highness?
Yes.
No.
No.
Okay, it's
I love that
most
movie.
People hate that movie. I
fucking love it.
It's this kind of humor. It's straight up dick and balls fucking humor. It's
Wait,
But
is
it's
that the one with
fantasy.
Danny McBride?
It's Danny McBride, and it's like that fantasy one where like remember because he like I think he's wearing the Minotaur's dick and balls like after
Yeah,
he like
Because
kills
he
the
fucking
Minotaur or
cuts
something.
the
And then he's like putting the dick on. Isn't he trying to like put the dick on somebody's face or something? As he's like shh. Shh. He's like putting it against their lips and stuff, and it's like bah, 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 bah. Fuck, dude. But no, I mean, the whole trampoline scene was just ridiculous and awesome. We actually get some normal sweet zombie scenes though, like the first scene
Yes,
in the
we
parking
do.
lot where we actually get the little chase down. I thought we were getting a little Left 4 Dead action where we were gonna get like fucking mutant zombies and shit. There's that one like crouched down
Yeah,
and started
that's
running
what Mel
off
said.
floors. I'm like,
when he got
what's
on all
fucking
fours.
going on here, dude? This is a Reaper or a what is it? What the hell is it from Left 4 Dead? The one with the
A
fucking hood.
wrench.
It's in my notes. Hold on.
No, the one that fucking jumps.
Oh, the
and
jumper.
lunges.
Oh,
No, but it's a jumper.
no, didn't it have it had a name?
Yeah, it's in here somewhere. Hold on.
Anyways. No, man, this movie was just.
It was absolutely the
The
most
jockey. It's
fun
called the
movie.
jockey.
Jockey.
One of the most fun movies I've watched recently.
I don't. No, I gotta look this up.
The one that's on all fours. That's one from Left 4 Dead.
Left 4 Dead. Jockey's the one that jumps on the back and rides you around like fucking. And from the second one, I thought. Left 4 Dead Zombies. God damn it! What the hell is this, dude? I can even hear it and see it in my fucking. Whatever. This isn't for anything. Is there anything else you guys want to mention before we bring in the DKB?
Well, let me think, because there was, like I said, there was a lot.
Because I mean, there's a lot of shit. I feel like I'm just.
Other than I just enjoyed the hell out of this. I said it before, but when we get to the, I have a hard time picking a favorite sequence because this whole movie is a favorite sequence.
Okay, yeah. One thing about the beginning of the movie that did piss me off was at the beginning when he hits the fucking deer and there's like no damage to the car.
I was thinking the same thing.
I've hit deer before. That whole
that's
front
not
end
what
would be
happened.
That one. That
Oh, Hunter. Thank you, Jen. That's what it is. It's the dude in a hoodie, and he crawls around all fours, and you hear him like, and then he's like, then he fucking lunges at you and starts ripping at you like Wolverine. That's what that one fucking reminded me of.
Chad, I'm right there with you because I'm looking at his car. I'm like, he hit a deer. Where's the damage?
See, but that was the funny part of it. Because you think it would be completely fucked, and then it was just like a pop tire. You're like, wait, what?
And he's like,
I've
my
hit a
dad's
deer in
gonna
an
kill me. And I'm
exact
like,
style car. That's my car, pretty much. And that thing has done $4,000 worth of damage.
he's worried about his dad being pissed off about popping a tire. I'm like, dude, you're bringing it back with a pop tire, not a missing front end. I think you're okay.
You know what?
Another thing that got to me though was when they stole Cloris Leishman's car to escape, and they're peeling out, and I'm like, that's a front wheel drive car. It's not going to do that.
Wait, what was it?
Oh
What was
yeah,
that?
it's
It was-
not. It was a
I don't know.
Chrysler.
I always think of like an old lady, like fucking, like LeBaron or something like that.
But it was, but it's not like an all wheel drive. It's not. I'm pretty sure it's not a rear wheel drive either.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm trying to.
It
no,
works.
that car is actually not. It's
No, I'm
not.
just saying it
Because
still worked for the
All-wheel
scene.
drive, unless it's a sports car.
Right. Unless it's an old lady's in like 1992 and like lower, then that could work. But what else we got?
But yeah, Heather says about putting the car back on that tire, but they put that tire on like super fast. Those
Fuck
jacks,
yeah, they did.
those jacks. There's no way you're getting that thing jacked up that quick.
No.
No, even with two guys working at like, because then you're just getting each other's way or hitting each other. You know what I mean? But like, I felt the lug nuts thing, dude, because somehow two always fucking roll away, and you're like, where the fuck them bitches go? But I would have never left that situation until I found them.
See,
They
I'm
are
always
that far away.
smart about that. I always put the lug
Yeah, you
nuts
put them
my
in your
pocket.
hubcap
or in the
or that. Yeah.
I don't have hubcaps, so
Some of us
As
can't
someone
afford
who's
rims.
changed a tire, as we all have multiple times, it takes me 20 minutes. That took them
Heather-
2
Heather-
minutes.
And that's after 10 minutes of swearing. Like,
Well, they're scouts.
fuck.
Heather said tires don't just pop off. Actually, I have seen that happen.
I've seen it happen too. Actually,
if you
just
don't
watch
put
the
enough
video.
if you don't put enough nuts on there, it definitely
you
happens.
know,
'cause it
I've-
happens to my cousins.
Oh,
When I
yes.
worked at that one company, Fleer, I was on my way to work one morning, and this one car was like 2 cars ahead of me. We just pulled out from the red light, and they got maybe, I would say, 30 to 40 yards, and all of a sudden, I just see their tire go flying, and their whole fender just rips the fuck off. And it just slams.
Oh, see, that wasn't as. My cousin was literally just driving out of his driveway. He just got back from the shop, came home, did his thing, and then we were driving out of the driveway, and then all of a sudden it was just like right at the end, it was just like, and boop, and then it was just like rolling off like 10 feet. You're like, what the fuck is?
So one time I had to get a tire replaced. Like, I had a tire that actually completely popped. So I got it fixed, got it put back on, and I'm like halfway home, and I just hear this rumbling noise. I'm like, whoa! I'm like, what the fuck is that? Pulled over immediately, and like, no. And I checked, and the lug nuts were barely on there. I'm like, holy shit!
Nice. You know what I will say though, I mean, maybe I felt weird because I'm an old man too, but that was a height. Like, I feel like if they gauged that as a college party, it would have been like okay to watch some of that shit going down. But I'm like, these are all high schoolers, man.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I don't know that they were all high schoolers because the sister was older than them, wasn't she?
yeah,
They were
but they
seniors.
weren't.
Yeah, she was.
They were seniors
Because they called it
because they're all in freshmen
Oh,
and
that's
shit.
right. That's right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, ooh, I bet all these people are not 18. Yeah, I
Wow.
like that. I know that's a weird thing, but
No, I was thinking the
you know
same.
what? If I was younger, would have never thought that.
But now that
I'm
you're
just like,
older,
ooh. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, these kids are closer to my daughter's age than my age. So yeah.
it's okay. We're going to be pulling that same ooh at Monster Mania. We're like, ooh.
No, man, I'm just gonna be fucking feeling good and looking at cool shit all the time. Just
And we're
dancing
going to be
around.
drinking and partying, so who's going to care?
Fuck yeah, man. What else do we got to mention in this? So we mentioned the dick trampoline. Obviously we earlier in the beginning
We
we got
briefly
some
talked
somber
about the
shit.
Britney Spears zombie.
The Britney Spears one. That, like I said, man, like this, the zombie archetypes in this were just so all over the place. It just didn't make sense, dude. Because like some of them could kind of like talk, some of them could remember shit. Some of them
It was almost kind of like a
actually
video
do
game in that
shit.
aspect. It was kind of like a video game in that aspect where you don't just get
Yeah.
one certain type of zombie too.
Yes. All right. Thank you, Bubby. So yes, we need to mention the cat because come on, that is the perfect fucking scene reference to Reanimator, which made me want to watch Reanimator after that fact.
Dude, and then
Oh.
when the eyes, you see all the eyes and all the other
Oh my
fucking
God.
dads are like, oh shit. Because really, okay, so in
Fuck.
this world, a cat would be the one to fucking infect your ass so
Yes.
goddamn
Yeah,
fast.
dude, you ain't outrunning that fucking thing,
No.
dude.
No.
Fuck no.
And even if you try to boot it, it's just gonna be like, ha, and latch onto your fucking leg.
Oh my
What?
God. That needs to be a movie.
And so I guess it wasn't the virus or whatever it was couldn't be passed on by scratch because that cat was clawed into fucking Augie's back.
Yes, it
Or
was.
gumming. We also know it's not gumming. So
Yeah. Oh my
Oh,
god,
fuck
it's
that.
coming eating my ass.
That was so fucking
Mel
funny.
goes, is she really gonna eat his ass? Is she really? I was like, her dentures
Not my
fell
ass.
out.
Not my ass.
She's like, she's eating his ass. I was like,
she's
Ah,
gumming his ass.
Oh
that
god.
poor boy.
No, dude, that scene was fucking. That would feel so weird. That would feel so
Oh,
weird.
I don't know how I would feel about that.
So do you think that was really Cloris Leachman doing that, or did
No.
she use a stunt double?
No, that
Had
had to be.
I don't know.
That's a double. That's a
Maybe
double.
if she was in real life, like the dirty grandma from fucking Beer Fest,
You know what?
maybe.
Maybe you just get to a point in life where you're like, you know what? I'm gonna chew on some young chap's ass. Like, fuck yeah, dude. You know what
I feel
mean?
like that is something that she definitely would have done.
There's definitely some dirty old
She
ladies
was a
out
very
there who would
funny
be down
person,
for-
too. I
Obviously,
think she-
there was. I hope so. God damn it, dude. Is she still around?
No.
She's still kicking it? No. Damn.
Oh,
Say
so
that's
we'll never
perfect.
know.
And sadly, Augie is no longer with us either.
Are you
What?
serious?
He died in 2019, I think.
How old was he?
He wasn't old. He was just barely 30, I think. Yeah, I noticed that when I was doing the behind the scenes, or not behind the scenes, the show notes.
Oh, that's sad.
Now I want to see how he died.
Now
I
I
know.
want to know.
I'm gonna look it up.
He died November 21st, 2021.
Oh, 21. Okay.
Wow, he was born 93, dude. Jesus Christ. Young.
Oh God, that makes me feel old all of a sudden, and I'm not even old.
Damn. Well, sorry, I didn't mean to bring that damper down, but unfortunately that is life. Well, rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Augie.
Right there. Yeah,
seriously.
that's. I mean, you know what? Now I'd definitely cosplay as Augie, dude. That would be fucking. This would be a fantastic triage, dude, to go to somewhere, especially like weapons akimbo. You know what I mean? Like ready to go, like the whole. That'd be fantastic. What else? I mean, obviously the whole fight scene at the end was fantastic.
That was so
just
epic.
bloody, nasty mess. I will say some of the editing in this movie was weird. I don't know if you guys noticed where some scenes just seemed to like cut
The motorcycle
oddly.
scene.
Yeah,
That one was very weirdly cut.
that or even like at the pool scene, dude, where he's locking up the door and then it goes and they're just like, "Come on, people, still get out!" And there's people running, but I'm like, "But he's locking the door," and then it goes back and it's just them. And he's like, "All right, the door's locked," and I'm like, where the fuck them other motherfuckers go? But then they go up the stairs. And I'm like, well, maybe they went up there, but they never run in. You know what I mean? So it's just like some shit like that. It's not enough to ruin it or anything.
The only gripe I would have is during that whole pool scene with the massacre scene, too much CGI blood in certain spots.
Yeah.
That's
fair,
the only
but
argument I would have. Other than that, it would not deter me at all to be like, this is fucking great.
It didn't necessarily take me out of it. I feel like they had enough practical stuff in there too mixed with it. So it wasn't just fair. It just wasn't all CGI like World War Z or something like, you know what I mean? So still not Train to Busan though.
Oh,
I'm so mad they're Americifying that, dude.
Yeah, I don't know if
I'm not going to watch it.
Why the fuck would I like? Fuck that, dude. Like, you know, all offense to us. Like, yeah, man, some shit doesn't need to be fucking remade as American, dude. Just leave it the way it is, you know. But I'll watch it like when they just to compare it and be like, yeah, dude, the original Train to Busan was way fucking better.
Yeah, well, but I'm not going to go to a theater to see it. I'll wait to see it.
Fuck no, dude. I won't support it like that. I'll rip it right offline. Fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Well, it's like when they remade the Wreck movie and made it into Quarantine here. Same thing.
You know, I will.
I've only seen Quarantine. I've never seen Wreck.
I saw
is so much
Quarantine,
better.
and because of Quarantine, I did watch Wreck. So for that justification, I will say sure. But I didn't think like, I don't know. I feel like Quarantine wasn't as wrecked as like some Americanized versions have been. Like if you're thinking like The Ring or something like that. I don't know. I'm just
that's a whole nother story.
Scuba did go to the room of the bath.
I think we should bring in the Broadster on this.
All right, we'll bring in Brody.
Bring in that saucy Aussie.
I'm sad that Scoobs won't be here to listen to him, but we'll fill him in. Maybe he's watching on his phone. So Scoobs, if you're watching on your phone, here we go with Brody.
Howdy folks, it's your DKB here back for another episode of Gore N More. And this week I'm here to talk to you about a scout's guide to a zombie apocalypse. Now I do apologise if I am the negative Nancy on this one today, boys, and to the people out there that like it.
Don't apologise for nothing.
Definitely a film that's not for me. There's a reason why I've only seen it once when it first came out and I haven't watched it since other than today, just to get my bearings set in motion for this review. So let me just start off by saying with the trailer, I remember when the trailer first came out, there was a lot of shit happening in this trailer. I was sort of like, it really did pique my interest. Having watched it again today, I figured out, well, I remembered that a lot of the shit that's in the trailer is in the, like all the action and the shit that tries to sell the viewer is definitely in the last half of this film, maybe in the last, third and final act pretty much of the film. So to really go back and watch this, try and give you the positives on this was definitely a little bit of a hard act to follow. So I'll give you my negatives first and then I'll dive into the positives. So starting off with my main negative of the film is definitely for the fact how it takes too fucking long to get into the actual action sequences on to the main part of the premise where it's the scouts versing the zombies and all that type of shit. I definitely feels like it's very slow paced. The build up to it's too fucking long. We don't need a lot of the shit in the first act to try and set it up. I do think the premise is actually pretty cool. And when it, like I was saying before, when it was first coming out, and I'd seen the trailer and I was like, oh, dude, this is going to be cool. It's like going to be 10 minutes of bullshit and it's just going to be fucking full on, straight up fucking a band of misfits grouping up together to make homemade weapons and just killing zombies. And that's all I wanted. And we do get that, but it's not until like the end of the fucking film. So yeah, most of the good shit that you see in the trailer, like I was saying, is just in that third and final act. Yeah, intriguing premise, just very boring at best. See, now, the acting in this was A-OK to me personally, but this next little bit I'm going to nitpick. It was mainly due to the fact that the jokes didn't really deliver. The line delivery in this didn't really work for me at all. It felt like rushed at times. The jokes felt like they were trying to be a little bit too like pushed, forced, trying to make me laugh. And I was just like, mate, I've rolled my eyes already at what some of these jokes are just are fucking stupid. It's familiar territory. I heard these back in the American Pie era. It was Stifler, that late 90s.
See, that's
early
what I'm
2000s.
saying. It's the 2000s.
It can be funny. It can be done. You just got to be a little bit smart, quick-witted about the writing process throughout your script. Incorporate some of today's elements about it. Make it a little bit controversial for me personally, to the point where it is going to force me to laugh in an awkward situation where I have no choice and just be like, holy shit, I can't believe they did that. That's just for me personally. But this film, yeah, I felt like the actors, like I was saying, that they were great. I just felt like they were given a very mediocre script, and it was poorly blocked by a director that felt like he was sort of rushing. Yeah, I don't know. It just felt like a little bit rushed to me. If they had a little bit more time with it, whatever it is, I don't fucking know. They could have probably intended it to make it funny, but who the fuck knows? So having talking about the acting and the humor in this, that was for the teenagers. Let's just put that there. David Koechner in this as the Scouts Guide leader is fucking actually pretty damn funny. Yeah, that was actually pretty funny. I enjoyed his performance in this film. He was the comedic relief for me that I needed to actually go, that was pretty funny. And that's cool to see him as a fucking zombie wearing a stupid toupee half hanging off his goddamn head. And I mean, he's just one fucking funny mother liquor in general. I mean, there's just something about not laughing at the way he looks, but there is just something about his persona. Every time I see him grace a screen with that presence of his, I just can't help it like put a grin on my face, because I think that I know he's going to do something, at least something so fucking stupid and outlandish it's going to make me smile and laugh. And like I was saying about him becoming the zombie, and then he like motorboats fucking this statue of Dolly Parton's tits. And yeah, the wig, the whole thing when he catches on fire and he's tied to the chair. I think it's fucking fair. That was cool. That was like they put all that awesome comedic shit into that alone. But yeah, I thought he was a great part. Thank fuck he was in this film. So the practical effects in this fan-fucking-tastic. I know it's not a big budgeted film, but what they're able to achieve with the budget that they had looked actually pretty damn good on the screen. Even between the violence and the visual representation of the zombies in this, you can definitely tell that, yeah, they never had a lot of money, but they put all their money into the big fucking final payoff of killing all these zombies at the end of the film. So, yeah, I really enjoyed that. And if we had got that from like the fucking 20 minutes onwards throughout this whole entire film, I would have been like, you know what, great film, whatever. I don't give a fuck about the bad dialogue. Just give me kills, fantastic creative kills, and I'll put that shit aside. But yeah, so unfortunately we didn't get that until the last and final act, but I still think that last and final fucking act was actually pretty damn sweet to see unfold. So yeah, I haven't really got much else to talk about this film. Like I said, it's definitely not one for me personally. I didn't really want to come in and try and shit all over it, and I just sort of wanted to give you what I just didn't really like and appreciate about it to what I did appreciate about it. So, all in all, I've got to give this film a Gore N More score. See, I'm in a bit of a crossroads. Look, I'll give it a 2.5.
All right. Right in the middle.
Not good, not bad. It's one of them good bad flicks or whatever the fuck you want to call it. But yeah, so anywho, this is your DKB signing out. I look forward to what you guys have to say about the film, and I'll catch you mother lickers next week.
Hell yeah.
Cheers.
Thank you very kindly, Mr. Brody Kane.
Thank you, Brody.
Honestly, what he had to say was fair.
No, right. I mean, he said other things we said. It's just how he feels about that is different than how we feel about it. Which is
it all boils down to how your sense of humor is, because we thought the jokes were fantastic and he disagreed, Everybody has their own taste.
Right,
like that.
dude, like, obviously, man, you bring in cornball, and sometimes cornball doesn't work for me. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes if it's trying too hard, I feel like it's like, all right. And maybe this were, maybe I could see where some spots in this might have pushed on that. I feel like, this was an hour and a half?
Yeah.
They probably could have gave it another 15 minutes, but I don't necessarily know if it would need it. Like, I felt like this was a pretty...
I think it's a pretty tight movie the way it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, the scenes I feel Brody said where he didn't like where it was the, like, more like the character building stuff. And I get that, because sometimes I'm just like, I don't care about this shit, dude. Give me the guts. But I liked the camaraderie shit, like when they were doing it in the woods and everything like that. Just because, like, I don't know, man, that was just dudes being dudes, like they're just being dumb. And like, it just shows that, like, they are true friends and they have been friends, but like, obviously age, puberty, and all that shit is starting to like factor in and changing stuff. So it gives it that much more of a little bit of an element of them like sticking together or them like fucking each other over throughout the movie. But go ahead.
No, it's, like you said, with the comedy aspect, like, like that cornball. Although I can say for me, I think this is one of the few movies where I feel the cornball hit on all cylinders, but was never too over the top. But that's also because there's definitely been some movies where they were.
I feel like the dick scene would probably be the dick scene would be the closest to possibly being over the top.
Yeah, at the same time, though, but when it comes to a zombie, I'm over here like, something.
Listen, man, you know what? I'm just gonna say it's fair because we see zombie titties all the time. We even saw zombie titties in this. We've seen zombie titties in many movies. But you know what? We got some zombie dick in this movie.
Yes, we did.
We did
a lot,
yes, we did.
And it was the same dick, but it was
dick.
It was in scene for a long time. And
for
the
every
scene was a bit of a stretch,
a little bit.
for some women who always say go deeper, that's your man.
Oh my god, not anymore. No, this
that whole payoff though. I got it.
It is though. This movie, like I said, man, right from the beginning, this movie feels like it's just a little too late for what time it came out, and I feel like that's kind of why it tanked a little bit. Man, if this came out in 2010, oh my god, dude, this shit would have fucking rivaled Zombieland, dude.
Oh, dude, can you imagine?
Put it down.
Can you imagine if this came out like within a month of like Superbad?
See, then I don't know how well it would have been better if it came out before Superbad, because then everybody would be like, oh, Superbad copied Scout's Guide. Like, you know what I mean? But maybe this was a little bit more of an homage. A little bit of that. Like I said, there was a lot of like things I just feel like was not in the shit left and right in this movie.
Gene's over here mentioning zombie titties, trash, Return of the Living Dead.
I think these were better.
Return of the Living Dead 3.
Zombie strippers. Thought that fucking movie.
Never seen that.
Jenna Jameson?
Yeah.
No. I'm just saying she was in it.
Yeah.
I'm not. Yeah, dude. She was never a top for me either. Like, that one was one of those ones where I watched it when it came out because it was like the big thing at the time, and I was like, all right, I'll see how stupid this fucking movie is, and it was stupid. But like Robert Englund's in it, being like a stripper DJ and shit like that. And
are you aware that there is a Japanese horror comedy called Big Tit Zombie?
Yes,
I am now.
What are we talking about? What did I miss?
I was talking about
pooping.
So okay,
tits and zombies.
Well, all right. First of all, let you wrap it up with Brody. Brody gave it a 2.5.
What?
The things we already mentioned that we particularly are okay with, he didn't necessarily like. So I get it. So like he even said, humor was a little stale for him because it feels like American Pie style humor, which I was like,
that's fair.
Fair. 100% fair.
Yeah.
Yep. And so it makes sense if he didn't give it all bad. It was good and bad. That's why he wanted to go right in the middle. But no, we were talking about, because Bob was saying how this shit, there's nothing super over the top. I said the dick scene is possibly the closest.
Yeah.
But it's only fair because of how many zombie titties we get and how many zombie movies.
True.
So,
True.
Scoops, did you wipe with one square at a time?
I did. That's what took me so long to come back.
the Augie style.
I don't know how Augie did it.
He's
Had
a
to wash my
scout.
hands like 5 times.
He had to learn. When you're out in the woods, man, you got to learn.
You know what? So we're gonna do this. This is gonna happen. This sidebar right now. But you guys noticed Augie obviously did the nice left cheek lean.
Yeah.
And wipe.
Barely.
Hey man, maybe he's got really long arms. He doesn't have to like fucking like, you know. Anyways, apparently there's a thing where some people stand up to wipe. I did not know that.
I've
Okay,
heard of
so
that
based
too.
off of all your reactions right there, I already know my answer. So wait, you stand up?
I do.
You don't do
That's
the left
how I
cheek?
would. That's how I was
Really?
taught. That's
That
how
is-
I was taught to
I'm a
wipe.
left cheeker.
I don't understand
Left
how
cheek.
you sit down to wipe thing. I don't understand that. I've never understood that my
I'm
entire
with Gene.
life.
I feel like,
I'm with Gene. You wipe, you fold, you wipe again.
yeah. But like,
I'm a triple wiper.
I couldn't do the stand up. I feel like that's more awkward to try to like place. Like,
That would be
where
so
you need to
weird.
go.
I would have to squat. I'd stand up and squat just because I'm so used to sitting and wiping.
I don't know, man. That's weird. That's weird. Maybe I'm the weird one, but
So you know what? That's 1 out of 4 right there.
because
So,
that's
Heather
one-
stands up.
you know what? I'm totally making this statistic right now. 1 out
Oh
of 4
God.
people
Oh God.
stand up.
Brody's got a story.
No.
I got a funny
No.
story about
Oh
walking
my-
out, standing on a toilet to shit.
Send me a video, homie. Send me a
Oh,
video.
man.
Or
We all want the video, Brody. You better send us all.
Can you join us? Let us know if you can join us. You can join us. I'll send you the link real quick.
Oh God.
Oh man,
I hope this is as good as the stripper story.
Maybe
I could.
maybe it's never mind.
No. Ah. Everybody's been there. All right. So I feel like we've talked enough about this movie. Shed Daddy, let's spread them cheeks.
Okay, I've got
Literally.
this movie is still pretty recent, so there's not a lot of behind the scenes stuff. Surprisingly,
Let's gum that ass, Chad.
yeah. So there's a mile marker seen during the movie that shows Haddonfield as a nearby city. Haddonfield is a setting
It does.
for Halloween, but this is in California, so obviously it's not the same Haddonfield.
Didn't have to bring that up, man. Why'd you have to ruin it for me, Chad? Continue.
The use of a trampoline to escape the zombies is actually from the classic Super NES game Zombies Ate My Neighbors, where the main characters use trampolines to jump from garden to garden.
I want to play that game now.
You've never played it?
No.
Wait, what
What's a
game?
little before
Sorry.
your time?
Zombies Ate My Neighbors.
Oh hell yeah, dude! That was Super Nintendo time, bro.
Yeah.
Bob was a baby,
Yeah, you were a baby.
baby.
I
That
will
was
find
what
the
93,
I was just born.
I think.
Probably.
Yeah.
Somewhere around there.
So I'm
I
saying,
gotta
like,
find
Bob,
these
you were
stupid
literally
animals.
a babe. You were
Dude, I was still
freaking-
I was floating in a stomach and some balls before that.
You were
so.
pink assed and. What else? we got,
Continue.
Chad?
The film features adult film star Missy Martinez as the female police officer whose uniform gets caught in a fence and flashes the scouts.
That happens.
Just in case anybody wants to suss that out.
What was that? What was that name again?
Missy Martinez.
Missy Martinez. All right.
Scoobs is looking it up right now.
It's
For
just
posterity.
It's
for,
research.
Research.
Some scientific reasons only.
Oh.
Mel's gonna be like, "Yo, dude, she's trash."
Oh.
Steve, I hope you did it in a private browser.
I did not. I don't give a shit.
All right then.
All right.
When
What
the-
else we got?
When when the scouts enter the strip club, the live part of the live new girls sign is flickering, foreshadowing their first zombie encounter.
Oh, nice. I like that.
Yeah.
I love when they walk into the strip club and they're just so excited to be in the strip club. They're just, that one dude's just not even aware that nobody's fucking in there. He's
I'm going to the ATM.
like, I'm not gonna lie, dude. I remember the first time going into a strip club, dude. I was
He's
excited.
like, we're gonna see it all.
Oh god, I just realized who he fucking reminds me of. The goofy shit from Eurotrip.
Oh,
God.
yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
The only
I'm not-
one that didn't get laid on that trip.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. I saw a lot of myself in this kid.
I got a kick out of him. So a patch on Ben's shirt states that they are a part of the American Scouts Society. ASS. Ass.
I like it.
Ty Sheridan was director Christopher Landon's first choice for the role of Ben after seeing him in the film Mud. Why the hell can't I speak? It's like my tongue is numb.
Huh?
You know, I felt like that earlier when I was reading.
Huh, now you know how I feel.
Oogie spooky.
You got that cottonmouth tongue?
Mm-hmm.
It's spooky oogie. We're going reverse now.
Just feeling thick?
Thick.
Mud.
Bobby's never going to live down Oogie Spooky.
Nope, never will. That's fine with me.
The film was originally titled Scouts vs. Zombies.
I like that it's. I like the title it has.
I mean, it's a long title, but it obviously works more for it. Yeah, Scouts versus Zombies. That's kind of.
That sounds like a Sci-Fi Channel movie of the week.
It does.
Yeah.
I feel like the ripoff of that would just be like Brownies versus Zombies or something like that. Stupid. That'd be the Asylum version.
Yeah, definitely. In the beginning of the movie, while the scientist is getting chips, there is a bag of zombies-flavored Takis in the vending machine.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm. I hate those.
Hot Cheetos and Takis. What? Hot Cheetos and Takis.
Yeah, I'm not a big
You guys
fan of
don't know that song?
No.
Bro. So the song's like 10 years old. But do your kids a favor, especially like Chad, you get the little kids. Mm-hmm. Dude, it's these little kids rapping on a playground. I think his name is like Dwayne Jones. I can't remember, dude. But dude, he's like 10 years old. Dude, it's like all these little kids, but they're just rapping, and the song's called Hot Cheetos and Takis. And it's fucking awesome. I hate that it's awesome. I hate that it's good. I'm like, damn it, dude. Anyway, sorry, buddy.
Augie's Scout shirt has merit badges, one of which shows a handgun, and one with intertwined male and female symbols.
I saw the handgun. I was like, "What? What the fuck, dude?"
I got a kick out of that, but I didn't see the intertwined.
No, I didn't notice.
You got a merit badge for fucking. What was that?
It's a reproduction merit. Yeah.
Oh, dude, we got to talk about that. The end when Ben is making out with Kendall.
Oh yeah.
And Augie.
I gotta fuck his mom now.
Oh, dude, that's what I'm saying, man. This is so like perfect 2007's era of just like me and my friends of like, we're gonna fuck your mom.
Yep. Special effects makeup artist Brian Kinney, a judge from Food Network's Halloween Wars, applied zombie makeup for the zombies in this film.
Wow. Interesting.
The first letters of the names of the four main characters spell out ABCD. Augie, Ben, Carter, and Denise.
Oh.
That's weird. All right.
ABCD. Oh, that's it.
Yeah. The DOD of Zombie Zero is also the birth date of the director.
Oh, nice.
Well, birthday.
Dodd. Come on, Dodd, wake up!
What the hell kind of name is that?
When Carter reacts... when Carter reacts to a zombie death with wah wah wee wah, it is a reference to Borat. I've never seen Borat.
I've never watched Borat.
It's been years since I've seen it.
There's a lot of
I
dick
was
in that movie.
so annoyed by the commercials, dude, all the time that I was just like, I don't want to watch that movie.
I'm a Borat. I like you.
Although I didn't really care for like the Ali G show or anything like that, so I just didn't know if I'd be into that movie either. But I don't know. Anyways, that's fucking 2000s baby right there. Just dirty shit right in your face.
Okay, so both Ty Sheridan and Logan Miller star in the Stanford Prison Experiment in 2015. Never heard of that.
No, that's actually a good movie. That's a whole
Stanford.
That's a good movie.
Oh, look, the Flash is in there too.
They basically set up a makeshift prison to show how prisoners are treated, but the ones who were put in charge started acting like they could actually push the people around. It's actually a pretty interesting story.
Interesting.
And it was a real thing in the 70s.
What?
They
That motherfucker was the new
experiment. It was
Cyclops? I didn't know that.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I haven't watched that section of X-Men movies in a minute, so.
I haven't seen Apocalypse the whole way through, and I haven't seen really anything of Dark
No,
Phoenix.
I turned that one off. I didn't like it.
I got to watch that still. I haven't watched it.
I loved Days of Future, right? Days of Future Past?
Yeah.
That one was fucking
The
awesome.
time travel one.
Yeah, that was cool as shit.
I've only seen the extended cut. I haven't seen the original theatrical version.
Haven't seen either one.
Anyways,
Yeah.
sorry. Didn't mean to go into X-Men. Right?
The animated credit sequence shows the main actors in an unusual order, considering the type of movie and status of the actors. While Ty Sheridan gets credited first, his 3 co-stars, Logan Miller, Joey Morgan, and Sarah Dumont, get credited last. And I love the way that the end credits are like all of the selfies he took.
Yes, that was
I got a kick out of that.
that was such a good payoff for that too. You know what? That's another thing I miss from 2000 style movies is outtakes during the credits.
Yes.
Bring them
Yes.
back. I love, maybe that was more of just a comedy movie thing, but give me fucking outtakes, dude.
Comedy and Jackie Chan. You always saw the Jackie Chan movies all the times he gets.
Yeah, but Jackie Chan
Well, and-
movies also had comedy to them. So.
Well, they also had them in like older movies too, like Smokey and the Bandit, Cannonball Run. They all had the outtakes in the credits. Those are hilarious.
Dude, this Thursday, the local drive-in is showing Smokey and the Bandit for free.
Oh, wow.
Get your short shorts on, boys. Let's go.
Get your cowboy
Oh,
hat on and
fucking-
get your Trans Am. Let's go.
Okay, let's see. Logan Miller would later star in The Walking Dead, a TV show which is zombie-related, like this movie. I don't know who he played, though.
Wait.
Never watched one.
Logan Miller.
Oh, so yeah, he was. Let's see. I'm trying to see if I can find it here real quick. Nope, those are all fucking.
I got it right here. He played Benjamin in 4 episodes of season 7.
Oh, I would. Yo,
That's after I checked out. Yeah.
From
Wow.
2016 to
That's episode
2017.
Oh, so after this movie. All right, cool. No shit. All right. Hey man, you gotta ride that zombie train, right?
Oh, hell yeah. Carter wears a Misfits Fiend Club hat.
Yes, he did. I liked it. I like that he always got back for his hat too.
Indiana Jones style.
Fucking
And
right.
fine, last bit I got here. Before Augie and Carter fight the old lady in the house, you can see a zombie on the street with a YOLO t-shirt. Like I
Yeah.
said, it's a slim
Yo.
pickings for behind the scenes stuff.
Personally, coolest zombie was zombie in the electric buggy because she was still beeping the horn. Like,
that was a very long sequence. Like
It was.
it dragged on a few seconds longer than it needed to.
I was fine with it. Wait, are you talking about when like he watched the car drive off in the distance?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I expected like a different payoff with something like that. Like maybe somebody else would like
Okay.
run by.
Brody
I was
sent the
expecting
video.
him to
No.
rip the girl off and do
Oh, I got it now. Oh, sweet. Fuck yeah. Hold on. All right.
Oh,
So you said that was
shit.
it,
Here
Chad
we
Daddy?
go.
Yeah, I didn't have much.
All right. Hold on. Let me pull up my Brody. What we got? All right. I got it. Ooh, he's in the car. All right. Save that. All right. So another awesome vid from the beloved Mr. Brody King.
This is gonna be great. I can't wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, righto. Here we are again talking about one of life's little experiences with fucking Brody. So, essentially, I was going to go get a fucking tattoo. I had an appointment. I got there a little bit early, so I had to wait 2 hours, right? In that span of 2 hours, I thought, I'll treat myself to a coffee. And you know how that always ends up, It feels like someone stabbed you in the fucking bowels with a soldering iron. So it just hit me. I needed to go to the fucking shitter. Closest thing were public toilets. Now, I don't normally go to public toilets. It's not my thing. But these were freshly brand new built fucking things. So I thought I'd take a gamble. There was 5 stallments. So I started from left to right. Locked. I get to the 4th cubicle. Open. So I open the fucking door. Here's this little Asian man squatting while standing on top of the toilet, with the shit half snapped out of his buttocks with his little pecker flinging, and he's like, oh shit. And I quickly shut the door and I'm like, oh fuck. And I quickly ran into the next cubicle to see if that was fucking unlocked, and thank God it was. So I went in there and I locked the door and I'm in there real quiet, and all I could hear is him going, fucking slut, fucking motherfucking slut, bitch. Like talking to himself, calling me out all these fucking names because he didn't lock the fucking door. So it's my fault. Anywho, nothing happened, but it was just mentally fucking scarred me for life. But it was quite humorous. It's a fucking funny story. So anywho, little peckered Asian man with a shit hanging out his bum while standing on a toilet.
That is just something you can't take away from life anymore, dude. That is burned in his head. Thank you so much for that, Brody.
I don't know about you guys, but the visual I got of this little Asian guy taking a dump while squatting on the toilet, I'm picturing him doing an upper decker. I'm sure that's not what it was. But I'm picturing an upper decker.
When you picture the Asian man, what kind of haircut does he have?
It's Ken Jeong in my head. It's Ken Jeong.
God damn it is. Yep, it is.
I pictured Ken Jeong with like a bowl cut.
I just see him like popping out of that because that's the dude from the fucking Hangover, right?
Yeah.
That's what I see. Like it's just him running little dick into the fucking wind.
Toodaloo, motherfucker.
Right? Or is he Bobby Lee from fucking like Mad TV? All I know is, man, somebody was doing that at our work and somebody bitched about it because somebody kept like leaving fucking shoe prints all over the goddamn toilet seats and shit. And then they're also shitting on the toilet seats. And it's like, what the fuck are you doing in there? But apparently they're from a different country and, you know, they're just used to pooping in holes. So that's what they thought you do.
Oh, that's...
Yeah, right? Like, what the fuck, bro? You could ask somebody. I know it's a little embarrassing. All right, fuck this. We're all on to the main questions now. So, boys, where do we watch this?
Prime.
So it was all Prime, I think, right? Let's go.
Yeah, Prime. Sorry, you guys were sketchy for a second.
You're good. Douche of the film? I'm gonna fucking say Patrick Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, he was.
Dick. Okay. Favorite kill?
The triple shot.
Ooh, that was a good one. I mean, that was like the most like solid one, I feel. Everything else was just kind of either shotgun shots or a lot of head
I gotta
explosions.
go with the triple kill. This is the best one.
Was there anything else that was more over the top? I can't think of anything. Because, like, what's her name? What's her name shoots the one dude's head off right in the beginning after the strip club. Whoa, we had two Bobs there. That was cool.
That was weird.
I had to switch my Wi-Fi. I couldn't hear any of you. You were all static.
Oh, Bobbyception. Yeah, you know what? I'll just go triple shot too because I am just fucking.
Oh, are we on what favorite kill?
Favorite kill? Yeah, I can't think of.
Oh no, the stripper with the bottle to the head and it just pours blood all over him.
That was gross.
That was my runner up.
You want to know why I chose that? Is because he's like, this is my first time to a strip club, and he got ruined.
He got wet. He kept it wet.
Yeah,
he did wet.
You know what, Bob? I'm glad you brought that back. I'm glad you reminded me of that one. That was a good one. That was good. That was gross. Ugh.
It was gross.
Okay, best scene.
Working 9 to 5.
Working 9 to. That's best song.
No, but that scene. Scene was my favorite. I fucking love that
Dolly
scene.
Parton scene?
Yeah. Fair enough. I got to go with Officer Hottie because that's the part that made me rewind it and watch it again. I laughed so hard.
I don't even think they're real.
I don't even know. This is a hard one. That's what she said.
Right? Like, do you go the trampoline scene? Like, was that?
I don't know. Like,
that was fucking hilarious. You know, I'm very surprised we didn't get a vibrator in the sister scene, like sister's room scene.
Yeah.
Like, I expected that
actually,
to happen so much where the brother was going to find her vibrator and be like, oh my God, like freak the fuck out.
if I have
wasn't
to,
enough time.
if I have to choose the whole strip club scene, just because, or actually, no, never mind. The whole massacre scene at the end when those 3 boys take that shit on.
Fair.
It's so hard to
It was
choose.
Pretty solid.
It's so hard to choose.
Man. I think I might have to go the Dolly Parton scene, dude. That was just.
That is a great scene.
I was laughing nonstop during that shit. As soon as I saw that wig in the shadow box, bro, I was already laughing at the cardboard cutout. Like, I want a Dolly Parton cardboard cutout. That scared the fuck out of people.
Well, I mean, and even his knife said Dolly, but you don't get the full
reference
range of what it means until they fucking goes in the goddamn house.
Because there was another line, and I was wondering if they were going to go to it. Because they were like, yo, where is he? They're like, what's his name? Was like, yo, he's probably at home dressed up, singing around like Dolly Parton. And I was just like, wait, what? And
I didn't even think about it when he said it.
I don't think I even caught that.
No? Oh, yeah, dude. It was when they were sitting around eating like the fucking, when they were eating at the campfire or whatever.
Oh.
And they're just like, yeah, I can't believe he's like, he's probably just, he's like, no, man, this is his lucky knife. Or maybe it was just like when they found it or something.
Something like that.
No,
anyway.
That was fantastic. All right. Worst moment or scene. Worst moment.
I'm gonna say worst moment. Not that it's the worst moment, but it's the part that made me go, "Ugh," was the dick pulling scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the cringe scene for me.
I can agree with that.
I'm not gonna say it was the worst because I was still laughing my ass off.
No, I was laughing, but it was like, ugh, ouch.
I think I don't know if I would even want to call it the worst, but I guess for me, the whole jail scene, like I liked it, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't know. I felt like that could have used a little more. So I don't even know if
I
wanna
liked
call
it because
worst.
that's how Augie got caught back up to him.
That's true. Yeah, I can't really think of one, to be honest with you.
I think, in addition to the stretchy zombie penis, was the lack of damage to the car at the beginning. Just nitpicking for me. It just.
I think that was almost supposed to be like the joke.
Pristine.
Yeah, I guess. I don't.
Maybe it just didn't land, which I totally could understand.
Yeah, for me, it didn't work because like I said, I've hit a deer. I've seen the damage it can do, and it's way worse.
Like that was almost like an SNL skit. You know what I mean? Like the way the deer hit and like was like just fucking roll off.
Like Toons is the driving cat.
Yes, exactly. I'm really trying to think of worst scene here, dude.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go with none right now, and I'm gonna be that guy.
Whatever. Honestly, that scene of like, what's her name? Was it Denise? Like driving off on the motorcycle. I was just like, whatever. I don't know why she's taking off so early. But
there was a payoff for it later too. So.
No, it did. It worked, but sorry if you're not gonna get us kicked off Facebook, but not for that story.
No.
It's gonna get us watchers. All right, most attractive. Oh, I'm sorry. Did the opening scene hook you in?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, dude.
In every way.
Love that guy.
That was awesome. Blake Anderson doing his thing. All right. God damn it, man. You guys got to watch Workaholics. Scoobs, you remember the episode where they're all like got caught up watching Die Hard on TV?
Yes. Okay.
That was fucking hilarious.
So,
Game
Over Man is that episode if they really acted out the whole Die Hard thing. They're caught in a fucking they're caught in a fucking hotel.
I mean, they did act out the whole Die Hard thing.
No, I know, but this is a full fucking movie. But they're trying to get a video game made or some shit like that. But they work this hotel, and the hotel gets taken over by fucking terrorists, and it's like
I feel like I've seen the previews for this.
It's
for sure.
Fucking great. Like I said, if you love Workaholics, it's a fucking great movie.
The first few seasons, man, were fantastic. You know why I actually really like this? That show brought back. Oh my god, I haven't seen her in years, but she used to be on All That. The Bigger Lass there. She used to do like the News Minute and shit like that.
I don't remember her name, but I know you're talking. Something. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
they brought her back, and I was just like, I don't know, she was fucking hilarious in that shit. If you guys ever get the moment, though, definitely go check that shit out. All right, so most attractive character.
That's a tough one. No, I did like Denise.
She was cute, but I also liked Officer Hottie.
Yeah.
Lori
I'm
Beth
going with
Denberg.
Denise.
That was her name, John.
What was it?
Lori Beth Denberg.
Yes. That's right.
But yeah, I think I'm going to go with Denise too. Officer Hottie is a close second. We only got one glimpse of her before she was a zombie.
I'm gonna go with Denise because she got hotter as the movie progressed.
She did.
The more bloody and shit she got way hotter.
Well, she was a badass too.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I was waiting for her and what's the main guy's name? I was
Ben.
like, yo, I'm waiting for Ben to be like, you know something, fuck it, I'm going for it, but it's gonna be you. And she would have been like,
Yeah, I was waiting for something like that too.
I was. I'm like, yo, bro, I know you want your lady, but this one ain't bad.
You know what? I'm gonna go zombie stripper because I think that would just be a cool cosplay, and it was not. I feel like all the chicks kind of felt like the same in this. Like they're all.
I don't know
same
why, but
archetypes.
zombie stripper made me think of that fucking the baked bean titties from fucking Cabin Fever 2.
Oh,
God!
forgot about that.
Later, Richard.
Hi, Rich.
Later,
See you,
Rich.
buddy.
Oh God, what a terrible movie that was. Fucking infected penis. All right. Did the score set the movie?
Yes, in every single way.
You know what? The score. I'm gonna say score and soundtrack.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
feel like
soundtrack
the
was
soundtrack
fantastic.
was. I feel like we got more soundtrack than possibly score.
I think so. It sure seemed that way.
I mean, obviously there was a little bit of score. They had some tense moments that, like, you know, he had some certain things. Best song.
9 to
Rocky
5.
Like a Hurricane.
What was the song in the beginning that they were playing? I wish I wrote it down. I can't remember.
The one the janitor was twerking to?
Yeah.
Black Widow.
Like a black widow, baby.
Yes, because that's all I heard. Because I kept even when you singing it, I heard "Black Little Baby."
So
That's what I'm going with.
when that song came out,
Yeah.
we used to sing it to my nieces, and we would say like a black widow, like a widow,
Yeah, like
widow baby.
baby.
Yeah, like a black widow baby, because they're mixed.
Gotcha.
So we'd be like a black widow baby.
Yeah, dude. Like it sounds exactly like that. That's what I always thought it
Yeah.
was when I first heard it. And it's like, oh, Black Widow. I'm like, oh, way off. All right,
I was way off.
that's fucking right. Scoobs, did you say best song?
9 to 5.
All right. My favorite character,
The janitor.
Augie.
Augie, bro. I'm going Augie for sure.
I love the janitor. He was hilarious.
Although Logan Miller, I mean, honestly, dude, they were all great.
Yeah, they
Honestly,
were.
the main dude was kind of the most meh. You know what I mean? Like the two side characters are the best.
But I think he had to be because the side characters were outrageous.
Yeah,
compared to him.
listen, you always got to have somebody play the straight man. We learned
He's
that from
great
Seinfeld.
at that.
You know what I mean? Yeah, like he had to
Yes.
play the straight man
But I'm gonna go with
Because-
Carter.
because Augie and Carter were our George Costanza and Kramer. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that's what we had. And that's why I like them both. I can't even like decide between the two, so I'm gonna have to go with them as a duo.
I'm going with Carter.
I'm sticking with the janitor.
I mean, I feel like Carter's like that's just younger me, dude. I don't even like to admit that, but it totally just fucking horned up and just trying to get to anything. Let's see. Was it scary?
No, and it wasn't.
No, but it wasn't
No.
intended to be. So, but was it funny?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yes.
For Brody, not so much. That's okay. Can't win them all.
True.
Does it hold up today? Well, it's only
Yes.
fucking 8 years old, so I'm gonna say
yeah.
Absolutely.
Probably actually better today than it did when it first came out. Maybe it's got some time to settle down on the zombie shtick. You know what I mean? So it's not so like just wrung out.
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna lie, dude. There was definitely a while where I'm like, I don't want to watch anything zombies, dude. I'm good.
I'm with you there.
I don't care anymore. Even the stuff that I did like, didn't want to watch it. You know, which kind of sucks.
The market was just oversaturated with
yeah.
Yeah.
There was at a time where I was actually like, I remember talking to some friends, and I'm like, you know what? I want to come back. I want the resurgence of the 90s alien craze to come back. You're like, fuck zombies. Bring that shit back, dude. I miss that.
That's what I'm saying. I want a good alien invasion movie.
Speaking of alien invasion, there was a UFO spotted last night in my city.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it made it to like the news and shit. Like people were freaking out. And
it wasn't the Tesla Link thing again, was it?
It wasn't the Tesla Link thing. It was the SpaceX shuttle launch.
Oh, okay.
But people were freaking the fuck out thinking there was like an alien invasion. I'm like, you morons. All of you are fucking stupid.
Yeah, you're not going to see it like coming like that.
Aliens are too smart to reveal themselves to our dumbasses.
Yeah. If they're going to invade, it's going to be They Live style.
Or it's going to be, I honestly, you know what? Unless it's like ID4 style, dude, but it's like, we're not going to win with a nuke because obviously their advanced technology is way far fucking superior. But they're just going to come in and fucking like mow down. I still love that scene, dude, in fucking the first Independence Day where they're just first coming over all the cities. Like, that is a fucking, that's some like existential fucking fear right there. Just something
did anyone
like that.
bother watching the sequel?
Fuck no.
No.
Okay,
No.
Why they even make that is beyond me, and I don't even like. I won't even entertain that. You definitely need a creepy alien.
Yeah, I agree
dude.
with that.
VHS was an awesome alien segment, dude.
Yes.
Was that the one they took Kids versus Aliens from?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was the second one, I think, right, where they had the camera on the dog. Or was that the first?
No.
I don't know. Was there an alien segment in the first VHS?
I thought there was.
Well, the movie Kids versus Aliens is based on the one from, I believe, it is the second movie.
It's part two. It's part two. But
no.
The alien one, the first one is the there's like a painting. It's the chick. She's by herself in the house.
No. That's All Hallows Eve.
Yes.
Oh shit.
That's All Hallows Eve.
I'm getting my anthologies mixed up.
I like
that's
that.
The one.
I like that segment because
that was that one where it was like almost it had like tools all over it and shit.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
It was like life support or something.
Yeah. I dig that one, dude. All right. Acting, it's pretty solid all across.
Pretty good.
Dude.
Yeah,
Like,
very, very solid.
cinematography, I don't really think there was anything.
Nothing to write home about, but it was
Once again,
not,
triple headshot.
Yeah,
Cool.
Triple headshot.
Fuck.
That's all we got to say.
Yeah, that was a pretty good shot.
nothing to write home about, but it was
even though it finished with that really somewhat unconvincing blood CGI.
Yeah, it's fine. Oh, you know what I did like? We also mentioned the even though it irked me that we couldn't see all the way, I did like how the montage scene was just splitting up into the different fucking segments. Like, you know what I mean? It was just doing something different. It was like, oh,
Yeah.
cool. It's like when a movie decides to go split screen for whatever fucking reason. All of a sudden, I'm like, oh fuck yeah, dude, what are we going here? But all right, premise.
Yeah, loved it.
100%.
Absolutely.
I don't even. All right. And was the climax satisfying?
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Agreed. Definitely.
Yeah. Awesome battle scene. Took a little bit longer than what Brody personally wanted to get there, but I felt like the buildup was good.
Agreed.
They had to they had to get to that store to finally and they were still doing stuff along the way. He was doing the whittling and stuff like that. They were doing little shit. All right, boys. We're doing ours. Recycle, rewind, remake, or reboot. What are we doing?
Rewind.
I want to track down a physical copy of this.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing.
They have them on Amazon. I did look last week on last Monday. They do have them on Amazon. There's no 4K, but there is a Blu-ray.
That's a must buy.
Good to know. Alrighty. All right, so let's rate this bitch. Brody started off with a 2.5. Now remember, you can either base this off entertainment or you can base it off of actual movie value, however you guys want to choose. But Bob, what do you got?
Well, I'm gonna go with it's definitely a horror comedy. As a horror comedy, 3.8.
0.8. All right. Scubas.
Horror comedy, I give it a 4.2.
2. Chad Daddy.
I'm with Scoops. 4.2 for me. Really enjoyed it.
4.2. I'm gonna go with solid 4. Because honestly, yeah, I laughed my fucking ass off, and I would definitely be watching this
so
again.
good.
And watching it, I knew you guys were gonna like it, and that's why I asked y'all this morning, like, if y'all enjoyed it or what, because I knew, like, rewatching it, I'm like, yeah, they're gonna get a fucking kick out of this, like.
Oh,
and I was gonna be super sad if it was, because you had the same excitement when we were gonna watch Stan Helsing, and and so like I had that same excitement, and I was like, yeah.
It's
I'm just happy that
it's so funny because right when you said that, I was just sitting down to start watching it too. So that was perfect timing.
So I didn't want to say anything in the chat because I was just like, no. I want to save it for the show because I feel like once I start talking about it, I'm like, bleh. It's like, no. So boys, we have a 3.74, so a 3.7 for Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse.
Pretty good.
You know what? I would say that's yeah. All right, Chad Daddy, what do we have next week, homie?
Next week is a pick from that Saucy Aussie.
Ooh, what do we got?
Wormwood.
Wormwood.
Ooh, Wormwood.
I've never seen it, but I've heard good things.
Wormwood Apocalypse? Yes, right? Wormwood.
I believe.
Oh, dude, I have heard about. Okay, so it's on Tubi for free, and then obviously it's on like Roku, YouTube, all that good shebang. Amazon Premium subscription. So it looks like it's on a lot of stuff if you have subscriptions, or like I said, Tubi's got it for free. Oh, I think this is the one.
What's it called?
I recognize that. It's just called Wormwood, but it's WYRM.
Yeah.
I watched this.
Wormwood, just Wormwood.
Brody says it's Mad Max meets zombies. That'll be an interesting one.
You know what? When did this come out? Because goddamn, dude, this sounds very
2015. 17.
Oh, it's the same fucking.
Wow.
No, 2014?
2014.
Oh, this one says 2015. Interesting.
And there's a second one. There's a sequel called Apocalypse. Okay, cool. So yeah, Wormwood. I have not seen this. Have you boys?
No.
I have not, but like I said, I've heard good things.
Brody, then you're popping all our cherries next week. Fuck yeah, dude. I'm excited.
Nice.
Hell yeah, dude. So another zombie flick. All right. Was that intentional or was that accidental?
Honestly, I don't think I intended it. I was just throwing a Brody.
I mean, if you've never seen Wormwood, then you wouldn't know it's a zombie film. So yeah, there you go.
I mean, I think I might have remembered this as a zombie movie, but I don't think it wasn't intentional.
So here's what
we've had kind of zombie movies since Friday the 13th Part 7.
That's what I was gonna say, dude. I'm like,
yeah, we have.
This a zombie. There was zombies in Phantasm.
Yes.
I've been just riding that. Hell yeah, dude. That
the nice little subconscious.
Yeah. The month of zombies for July for Gore.
On the poster, it actually says Mad Max meets Dawn of the Dead.
I'm cool with that.
And Brody said Mad Max beats zombies, so there we go.
Hell yeah, man. Hey, it's got an 82 on Rotten Tomatoes, if that means anything to you.
That doesn't mean anything.
I know. That's why I said that.
Heather, it's WYRM WOOD.
Yeah, not the Wormwood on HBO. Where the hell it is. All right, boys. Is there anything nerdy y'all want to discuss?
I know, Chad. You mentioned the.
Yeah, they dropped some new figures, announcements, and stuff for NECA and different things this weekend at San Diego Comic-Con. I know we're getting some new Toonie Terrors. They revealed the Misfit Fiend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was the only one I didn't really.
Yeah,
I mean, I also haven't watched Megan yet, but you know what I mean. Like
the Megan figure is. There's a Megan figure. Megan is a really good movie. Give it a shot. Good chance.
No, I want to. I just haven't yet. But I know what everybody said. Watch the unrated one. Yeah,
and there's a sweet Vincent Price figure and Tarman.
Yes, we're getting.
I'm excited for that one.
Yeah,
I gotta have that.
You know, I had a Tarman figure, like one of the only figures that they've ever made of Tarman. And my fucking dog chewed it up, and I was livid because I found it. I got it for like $15, but it was like a $300 figure.
Yeah, that was not a cheap figure when it came out.
Yeah, and he fucking chewed it up. I was livid.
Oh yeah,
the Exorcist, the trailer for Exorcist Believer.
The posters also look good. I'm hopeful. I hope it's good. That's all I'm going to say. I just hope it's good.
I'm not a big fan of The Exorcist because
also
take it or leave it.
Speaking of the NECA figures, I don't know if you saw the picture of it, but the box art for the Thing figure we're getting, it looks, it's simple, but it's creepy looking.
I didn't see the box art, but I did see the figure.
I saw the box art. A friend of mine who does the box art at NECA, he designs it's. I said to him right off the bat, "That's one of your best box arts. I love it because it's not the movie poster. I think it's like a secondary poster or something, or it's a special design. It looks so.
Is it like the Japanese poster where it shows like it's like the ice is cracking and it shows all these tentacles or something coming up out?
Kind of, but it's black and red.
I think that sounds like the right one.
Yeah, it's such a cool looking box art. I'm like, that's perfect for this. It's so
nice.
They also revealed NECA dropped their next Flash Gordon line where they finally got character likenesses. So they have. I absolutely love that movie. It is so it's so cheesy and it's like
Every time
intentionally
I hear Flash
cheesy.
Gordon, I have to do that line. Like, I don't know why.
But they got the character the likeness rights, so they're dropping Flash, Ming the Merciless, and Prince Voltan.
Nice.
Yeah, so they're really cool, and they also a shit ton. And this is the one thing that pisses me off about NECA is they ever since they've got the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles license,
bro, their Ninja Turtles are going fucking ham.
That is all they focused on, and everybody that doesn't care about it is so pissed off, including myself. Now they
why the fuck?
I think
why did we need NECA or why do we need Ninja Turtle fucking Stranger Things crossover?
Yeah,
that's dumb.
But we didn't fucking need that.
They did drop. There's 4 figures in the one line that are coming out that are really cool. That they're based off the Archie comics. There was a really short time in the Archie comics run where the Turtles were taken to this intergalactic wrestling ring, and they had these really cool costumes, and they dropped those as figures. So those I might actually get.
Okay, interesting.
Well, also for John, I mean, I know I'm going to get this. So, Haya Toys is releasing a Slaughterhouse version of Leatherface 2022.
Ooh, nice.
And I think the apron actually moves on it. So there is a version before it, and now they're releasing this version. They got a couple. I think it might. We might find it at Mania. I think it's going to be released in time.
Well, if that's the case, dude, I know what Johnny D's spending money on.
Oh, yeah.
So I'll do my fatality fucking minute, I guess, in their news because fucking Jesus Christ, dude, there's a lot of shit that dropped. So like, first and foremost, Brody already mentioned it, but we got a new fucking MK Legends dropping. We actually got the full trailer. There's a red band and a normal trailer out there, but it's Johnny Cage centric called Cage Match.
It looks awesome.
It is Johnny Cage in pure 80s cheese, fucking white suit with rolled up fucking sleeves all the way. Jennifer Grey's fucking voicing a character in it, dude.
I said, I hope to God she's herself.
Gilbert Gottfried's last fucking role, which is fucking insane. Because I'm like, I heard that, I'm like, Gilbert Gottfried's dead. What? What is going on here? So yeah, that's definitely gonna have to be a pickup right off fucking day one.
Definitely.
Wait, is this for the game or the movie? I'm just.
It's
no. This is the new animated movie. So there's like MK Legends. There's a series of them. So there's Scorpion's Revenge. There's Battle of the Realms. Then there's Snowblind, and now this is the newest one.
Okay, I always get it confused. So I'm just like,
they don't really go per se with like the canon of it's kind of like its own storyline universe kind of thing.
Snowblind especially takes
I still need to pick that one up, dude. That's the only one I haven't bought yet.
Give it a watch. So. It might be on Max by now.
I don't think it is. I'll have to recheck. But anyways, we also got another MK1 trailer, which was holy fucking shit.
Yeah,
awesome.
That was good.
Haven't seen
so
it
they're bringing back Lee May. If you don't know who that is, she showed up in Deadly Alliance, which was her first game, which was forever ago. That's like 2005 at best. So that's fucking awesome. And they're making like this whole, she looks badass. They're bringing back Tanya. She looks badass. But man, Baraka, I 1000% called that shit exactly how they were going to fucking do it. And I'm so glad they did, because now Baraka's not just some fucking cannibal, like man-eating dude, but he's a he's a leader of a bunch of people that are disease ridden now. And so he's like, fuck this, man. He's like, our only way of like out of this shit is death. So he's fighting for their survival. So now he's like,
that was that Melina too
Yes.
in the trailer?
so yeah,
Changing,
Melina.
right?
Yeah. So Melina, so instead of like her being a clone and stuff like that, or at least in this era, it's a disease. So they're calling it Tarkat.
Yeah.
So that's why now they're Tarkatans, or they'll be labeled Tarkatans, is because they all have disease. Well, Melina's the princess, or she's the princess or the queen of the realm, and they don't want anybody to like know that's her, like, you know, her secret that it's happening.
So
but dude, Baraka looks fucking disgusting in this game, dude. Like, his combo, like, he looks rushed down crazy, just like Cage does. And then on top of that, man, they also fucking announced the first DLC pack, which I have mixed reviews on. Mixed feelings on. I'm
right there with you. The Mortal Kombat
characters,
love it.
Cool. Quan Chi, never necessarily my personal favorite, but a lot of people like it, and he still fits well with the game now. Ermac, love the character, don't like Takada now. He supposedly, and everybody's saying rumor is he is going to be the Hanzo Asashi of this universe, which would be interesting because obviously Kuai Lang is Scorpion in here. So, and then in the original thing, like Takada, there was another Takada that actually formed the Shirai Ryu. So yeah, that's all some Mortal Kombat backlore bullshit. But
I'm watching the trailer as you're talking.
No, you're fine. But then, then we got our 3 guest characters, which Mortal Kombat's been big on. So we got Peacemaker. I'm actually kind of excited for. I know most people aren't. But
I didn't watch the show, so
I've only seen Suicide Squad, and I fucking loved him in that.
Same.
And to me, we're not getting Stryker. I feel like this is going to be our closest version of Stryker that we're going to get. Now, Omni-Man and Homelander, I feel...
Aren't they basically... it feels like they're both just basically the same character.
They are and they aren't. And there's a lot of people who are like, oh, they're not. It's like, all right, shut up, fucking nerds. Listen, we're all nerds at this point.
Their skill set is almost identical.
They're fucking Superman clones.
Yeah,
that's all you got to fucking say. Homelander's a little Homelander's not as strong, but he'll be a distance fighter. He's going to be all eye lasers and shit, just like he is in the show. But Omni-Man's going to be a fucking brawler because he can just fly, but he's just punching through motherfuckers. You know what I mean? So he's going to be rushed down crazy as well, I feel. So and then it also got leaked for the Combat Pack 2, which excites me even more because if that one's legit, they're going to fucking bring Doomslayer into it. And I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. Because Doomslayer, even though he might not fit, I think him in a fighter would be fucking awesome. If you're a fan of Doom.
It could be interesting. I mean,
listen, man,
I thought Terminator was a weird choice, so.
Well, it made sense just because they were going Terminator, RoboCop, Rambo. So they were going 80s action heroes. My problem is with this one is they already have Injustice under their mantle. So I feel like these heroes or villains, whatever, super people would be much more prone to injustice than Mortal Kombat. But they also do kill motherfuckers like crazy in their shit. So, I get it.
Fair enough.
I'm interested to see where they go with their fatalities for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, it was a good fucking week for fucking MK fans, man. There's just been shit dropping fucking all over the place. It's ridiculous. I watched that trailer like 3 different fucking times. Twice on my phone, and then once when I got home on my big TV because I was like, oh, I got.
I told Mel I'm not really a big fighder fan when it comes to video games, but I'm told I'm gonna fucking pick this game up just because it looks fucking amazing.
I'm doing it too.
Yeah,
dude, I've been playing online hard with MK lately. I don't know why I've picked it up. And it's like I've been grinding on it way harder than I ever did with MK11 when I first got it, which is weird. Like I didn't really get into the extra bullshit because I thought it was too much. But now I'm like, I'm gonna get so addicted to it now. And then MK1's gonna come out and be like, I don't know any of this shit.
But
you know what, man? Go ahead.
Was the new trailer the Gotti one? Is that the one?
Ungandi. Yep.
That fucking holy shit.
It looks fucking awesome, dude.
Dude, some of those fatalities they show at the end are fucking brutal.
Bro, it's oh my god. And if you watch the trailer and you pause it in some spots, first of all, we get our man Darius back, who hasn't been since MK fucking Deception. I don't give a shit that he's a cameo character. It's still cool that they're bringing him back. But also in the background, you see Motaro and General Rieko. So fingers crossed that they'll actually be in the game. But we know MK likes to throw all their characters in sometimes the background just to get fucking killed off really fast. What are they called? Jobbers, I think, in that point. So
Jobbers, yeah.
They've really been doing that. They've been doing that since the second one.
Oh, absolutely. I don't care, dude. I mean, listen, dude. You look at any of the newer characters in MK11 that like kind of suck. Besides, like Gearus, he'll probably come back, but Collector, he's gone. He was a jobber. Same thing with Cetrion. She's fucking. You know what I mean? Like no one's like, whatever. But no, man, I can't wait till September. But I also don't want to rush it because Monster Mania comes next week. I mean, 10 days.
Yeah.
So we nerding out with Bob for that for sure. But right after that, Texas Chainsaw comes out.
Dude, I'm so fucking ready for that shit.
That's gonna be.
I want to see some of the gameplay. I want to before I decide whether or not I want to buy it.
I don't have to buy it. It's gonna be on Game Pass. Woo!
I'm buying that shit. I don't give a fuck. If I made a mistake, I fucked up. I'll deal with it.
I'm just glad I get to play it on that because I was like, I wanted to buy it, but at the same time, like, dude, I already have so many games like that. I don't know if it's worth it. Fair enough. Hopefully it is, though.
Then it might fucking blow at that.
Right,
you
dude. Like,
I mean?
I love the Evil Dead game, but I don't play it enough to fucking justify buying it, honestly. Yeah. Ghostbusters? Sure. I've definitely put my time into that and still.
Oh, man. I've got to start playing that again. It's been too long.
Have you tried it with the newer, now that they've added the Terror Dogs and shit?
Not since that first weekend it dropped.
Okay. Nice. Yeah, man, we can always have it. Sure. Is there anything else nerdy you boys want to talk about? I talked way too much about fucking Mortal Kombat shit. So.
I got nothing.
I got
not too much this week. Next week I'll have more.
I did see in the strike that fucking what's his name from Disney said some more stupid asinine bullshit.
Yeah,
but
well,
that's not necessarily that's not new news. That's just that's just the crap that we all know. Fuck it. Well, if that's it, then I guess we'll wrap this shit up.
Under 2 hours.
Not bad, boys. All right. So next week, once again, we are watching
Wormwood.
All right. 2014. That is a Brody pick. And I'm excited. Another movie I haven't seen two weeks in a row.
Yeah, never seen.
Awesome.
Yep.
Perfect. All right, Bob. Start us off, homie.
This is your Killing Machine, Bobby Munsing. We'll see you next week in Wormwood, bitches. Later.
This is your host with the Ghost, the Prince of the Paranormal, the Duke of the Dead, the Dean of the Deceased, Lord Scuba Copper saying, see you next week, baby.
This is your Dark Lord of Knowledge, your Chad Daddy saying, come back next week, bitches.
Ooh. And this is your Fluff Master Stream, Big Johnny D saying, adios, Gorehounds, and remember, stay fresh, cheese bags.
Stretchy dick.
Zombie penis.
Stretchy